Is going on?
Let me
First year,
amends.
2023. What's going on?
Yes,
This is our
yes.
pre-show, everybody. So, just sit back, kick back, relax. We're going to give you guys 5 minutes or so to, reminisce and y'all can ask us questions, whatever,
Mm,
While y'all doing that, y'all talking
Yeah.
amongst yourselves.
mm.
I'm going to do a few things. So, just
All right.
give me a moment. Just doing CEO activities, I guess.
Uh, the word
Hey,
CEO.
Me, always busy.
that
Always
CEO
busy.
word is definitely something we need
yep.
to talk about.
And let's see.
Yes.
Mm,
Oh
mm.
man. But
Yeah. Yeah, but
first
with the good.
first thing first.
Well,
First thing first.
thankfully, we got the CEO with Chris.
Yes. Yes. We got the
I'm
CEO.
here. I'm always here. I'm always here.
First thing first. This is my first show back, so glad to be back. That's one. Two.
Yeah.
I always gotta
What's
thank. I
up,
think a
Jay?
lot of people. So gotta thank my brothers on here for like podcast. Being there for me behind the scenes, doing my troubles. Shout out to R Star for his family.
Yeah.
And also the real Garland, my man. We gonna hold down the administration for you, bro.
Yeah.
So shout out to him. But first
Mhm.
episode of the year, we only like 8 days into this new year, and we got a lot of wrestling business to talk about. So
It's
can't wait.
craziness.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Craziness.
And
Yeah.
That's a good word to use.
Yeah.
crazy thing is that we haven't even made it like 2 weeks out
No.
of like the out of 2023, and already like I'm getting tired this year already. Like the fuck, how does that
Yeah.
work? Like, man.
First week.
I
Yeah, the
don't know.
first week of the year is like a
It's crazy, but if you think about it, it's not. You can't even say 8 days. Like the first 5 days was
Mhm.
crazy. Then you had more stuff which we gonna get into.
God, the first five is
Certain
actually good.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, that's what I'm saying. It was so much action on the first 5 days. The next 2 days after that, all the news and certain stuff we go get into
Yeah.
start going overboard. It's like pretty much wrestling overshadow a lot of things.
Yeah.
Some of the good, some of the bad though. Most of the bad
Hmm.
though.
So, everybody, here's the agenda for this evening so you guys are aware. So, the first thing that we're going to talk about, we're going to go over a little bit of Wrestle Kingdom 17. We're going to talk about the matches, and I repeat, we're going to talk about the matches that mattered. Okay, not saying that the other matches didn't matter. It's just we don't got time to be going down 11 matches and half of them we didn't even watch. Remind you, this shit came on that Wednesday at 2 o'clock in the morning. My black ass was sitting on that goddamn couch with everybody else and going to sleep, in and out, in and out, in and out. And then when I woke up again at like probably what was this, like maybe 4 o'clock, 4:30 or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
I was watching the Osprey and Kenny Omega match.
Yeah.
So then I was going to go to sleep after that, but I was just like, you know what? Let me peep out the main event. The main event of Jay White versus Okada, that was actually a really good match.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, that
Right.
was a damn good match. So
It's definitely saved the
yeah.
two best for last.
Oh yeah.
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 But Miss what was it,
Mercedes.
Alexis or Mercedes Money? Child, you should have kept that damn name. You should have kept that name. That yeah, we'll talk about that in a
We'll
minute.
talk about
Okay.
that.
So
I'm going to say this. That debut, even though it probably was not as much as everybody wanted, it still got a lot of people talking. Like I said,
most definitely.
I don't know what in
Most
a good
definitely.
way. I don't know in a bad way, but the point that it got people talking,
Mhm.
that's definitely got. That's all
It
I can say
did.
about it.
It did. And then
Yeah.
also we'll talk about the Vince McMahon coming back. We're going to dissect that part. We're going to leave that one last. The very last.
I'm
Because
really
I know
questioning his
that's part.
legacy.
Yeah, because I know that's part of WWE news.
Mhm.
However, that segment alone, we need to
Yeah.
talk about that because shout out to T.O. T.O. actually sent me something from the Jim Cornette podcast, and he did drop a lot of gems that, you know, I really want to bring up on the show. Okay. So like tonight, everybody, this is not going to be your every other podcast scripted, you know, shit and talk about, well, this wrestler did an armbar. No, you're going to get a full-blown discussion from us. So yeah, we're going to do that. So right now is okay. So we're in like 5 minutes. Okay, so let's just go ahead and
she did call.
Go ahead and start. Yeah. So we'll be right back. Oh, for the other people, sorry, Facebook, love you guys, but yeah, we're gonna have to end this. Join us on YouTube. Okay, go to #HeelsForLife Wrestling Podcast on YouTube and subscribe. If you have not subscribed now, then that is your fucking fault. Okay, all right. We still love you though. Still love you. So, you got two options. Either go to I don't think we're on Twitch anymore. But you can go to Twitter, or go to YouTube. That's your two options. There you go. Facebook, they'll get some clips. So, all right. So let's end this one. And where is the other one? Damn, I forgot. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. It's this one right here. Okay. Cool. All right. Excuse me. All right, y'all. Let's have a good show.
Either
New year, new entry.
It looks like you lost another one.
It's just the fact that I'm highly dedicated to the grind. And I ain't never fake, boy, I'm like this all the time. And I'ma do me, it don't matter how you feel. And I'ma win even if I lie, cheat or steal. That's just real, I don't care if I leave the opposition feeling ripped off. And it's only cheating if you get caught. If you ain't with me, homie, I can never love ya. If you don't like it, I got 2 words for ya. I just rather lie, cheat, and steal. It's cool being face, it's better being the heel. And I don't ever care how they feel. It's cool being face, it's better being the heel. And they don't wanna see me in the field. It's cool being face, it's better being the heel. No matter what, I'ma keep it real. It's cool being face, it's better being the heel.
Welcome, fucking humans of the population we call Earth, this dirty ass Earth. This is #HeelsForLife for the first. Listen, nigga, listen.
This is a new year.
I'm going to get some goddamn wild turkey. Okay, yeah. I had to get a couple shots or whatever because like my ass is like sleepy. I just got me some fucking fish and some potatoes and shit. And then I had a fat moment, whatever, you know, the itis and shit. It was kicking in or whatever. But anywho, this is not about my poor eating habits. I'm your host, one of those, Mr. Team Bring It, CEO, host, director, whatever the fuck you want to call it, of #HeelsForLife Wrestling Podcast. Thank you for coming on, everybody. Remember to share the podcast. And also, we're going to take a quick commercial break somewhere around maybe the hour mark, whatever. We got some great new merch for you guys. And also we got a new logo that I want to share with you guys. But you're going to like it though. You're going to like it. But yes, let's introduce everybody else. Let's go to this person over here.
I am the enforcer. I've been going for a minute, but I'm back again. So happy New Year to everybody, all the wrestling fans. And my brother down there is
Rocket Race is always the Wrestling Encyclopedia. Happy New Year, everybody, especially my 2 brothers up here.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So everyone, as you can see on your first screen, the first topic is going to be the Wrestle Kingdom 17 discussion. So the first match that we're going to talk about, everyone. Let me pull it up real quick.
FCK.
Wait a minute, matter of fact, okay, we're not going to go in any particular order, everybody. Want to make that known. We're just going to go over the matches that we seen. Okay, if you got anything that you want to bring up that is relevant, bring it up in the comments and we'll definitely talk about it. All right, so let's go to this first match real quick. Go ahead, Reese.
All right, here we go. We had FTR, of course, Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler defending the IWGP Tag Team Championships against the World Tag League winners, Bishamon, Hiroki Goto, and Yoshihashi. And like I said, as we heard coming into this match, Cash Wheeler had arrived to the Tokyo Dome 30 minutes before Wrestle Kingdom began.
Ooh.
Yeah. So,
Ooh.
yeah.
I'm sorry, but Uncle Dave really needs some wild turkey, you know.
Yeah.
To get the blood pumping.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
But still, even despite that, yeah, Cash, like, he showed out like FTR normally do, and yeah, this match was definitely a banger.
It was a banger, but like you just said, you dude got there 30 minutes before the show began. That was
After
a lot
two
of
flight delays.
2 flight delays. The dude is jet lag, but he did not show it. True professional. He did not show it in that match. You couldn't tell, actually. And
I'm glad that Dax, Mr. Uncle, my uncle, he is invited to the cookout.
Yes,
I'm proud of his dedication, but at the end of the day, nigga, no. If I'm tired, I need a fucking nap. Okay, I need a nap, and then we can, like, you know, nigga, put me on. Well, no, because like I think night 2 is like I think January 21st. No, we can get this shit out the way. Give me some wild turkey, and I'm good to go.
Oh man, that's another thing. I thought since he got there, he was going to try to reschedule the match a little later and give him some type of. But no, they said he wanted to go and he was ready to go. So
yeah,
all right, Mr. Man, you the man, you know,
Mr. Man, right. You know what? Austin been really at me like all day or whatever, but he said congratulations on the Packers on barely making the playoffs. First of all, they have to go through the Lions. Yeah, they got to go through the Lions first. So whoever wins between them two, they go to the playoffs. Now, remind you, this is a rival. This is a rival division, so anything can happen. So don't celebrate yet because things does happen.
It's only not even halftime yet.
Exactly.
Hey.
Shout out to DJ T.O. He is on his way to Wyoming. And yes, shout out to I love him. Very talented. Mr. J Knight. He is responsible for our theme song. So shout out to him. Let me see. Austin, I already gave a shout out to you. Willis, Wheeler. You know I love you. Stop it. Yeah. What's going on, Ziggy? He's in the room. What's going on? Go ahead, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But Bishamon, they showed up in this one because, of course, they won the World Tag titles at last year's Wrestle Kingdom. Guess what? History repeated itself this year. Yeah, Goto, Yoshihashi, now 2-time IWGP Tag Team Champions. And I had to say that this one, Kevin Kelly made a comment down in the on commentary.
We got somebody that's showing his presence.
Hey, man, Macho King.
Wait a minute, Macho Man from hell. What's going on? What are you doing?
I can't hear you.
I can't hear you.
Still can't hear you.
Still can't hear you.
Sound.
Are you? You know, I think your service is nervous.
Uh-oh.
I mean, cause bro, like you're turned up to the. No, he is not. He is not muted. No.
There we go.
Still nothing, huh?
There we go. Got him.
There he is. Yeah.
Oh yeah! How we doing?
Happy Madness is in the house.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
Oh man.
Now we here
Well,
for a
brother.
good time, not a long time. Remember
That's
that.
right.
We here for a good time, not a long time.
I hear you on that one,
Thank
Macho
you.
King.
How you doing,
Thank you,
brother?
Macho. Appreciate
I'm
you.
good.
For
I'm
coming.
good. I'm good. Hey man. Look. I'm here. I'm here. How y'all doing? How?
But me and you had this conversation earlier. So
Uh-oh.
what are you doing from heaven?
I've driven in, man. You know we here. Look, I was watching some Young Rock. I was sitting. I was like, you know what, man? Let me go and be with my people and use my people. So you know, we got home. We look. I had some
You
Korean
and
barbecue.
wait. You and Stephanie?
Oh no,
Whoa,
man. It was look. It was me,
Elizabeth.
Deborah, Elizabeth, the ghost of Tory
George.
Lane, the ghost of Tory Lane, Morgan Freeman, Young Rock, Old Rock, Billy D. Williams, and Morris Chestnut.
I'm sorry,
Damn.
Macho Man. You are the king of macho machismo. You know what I'm saying? I'm so sorry.
Machismo.
Grace Machi, yes. You are
Greatest.
the cream.
magic.
You
The
guys
cream of the
definitely
crop.
are that. I'm
The
so sorry.
cream rises to the top.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Snap into a slim.
But no, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for being in here, Macho. Yes. So
You called, I answered. I answered.
and
Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate that. So
Yes,
we
sir.
were in the middle of Wrestle Kingdom. I think we were Reese. I think you were okay. Go ahead.
I was just wrapping up the tag team title match. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, like you just said, this is their second match, second Wrestle Kingdom tag team title match. Last year they went through the competition. This year they earned it, and FTR was not going to just lay down for them, man. It was some close calls where I thought they was going to win those, retain the tag team titles, especially when they hit the Power and Glory finisher. I was like, man, they might win with that one. Then they did hit the big rig, and it was like a battle of people getting not kicking out, but someone saving them from the match.
Yeah.
And to the final one, Goto finally got his ass in the ring and saved FTR, saved his tag team for FTR, and they won the match. So shout out to them on that one, man. It was a good match. It was a solid match for someone that just got there in a half an hour before the showtime. So
Facts.
Yeah, and now I remember the thought I did have before our Macho King showed up, that Kevin Kelly said something on commentary, and I thought it was such an appropriate comment that he called Bishamon the best team in Japan versus FTR being the best tag team in the world right now, and it was like, I think that was an accurate statement because, like, the last year and a half, 2 years, like, Goto Yoshihashi had really been that team in Japan right now. And I think that the fact that, the Fiction magazine, as you like to call it, didn't have them included amongst the best tag teams, I thought that was a slap in the face, but I thought, like, now, this should put them on that best tag team, well, for currently list.
Oh, we're talking about Beachmont, right?
Yeah.
But they always
Remember,
kind of
that's subjective. That's subjective. That's an opinion.
Yeah, they always-
That's why I said now, not all time.
Yeah, like that's an opinion.
They always, if you think about it, they always disrespect the New Japan tag teams sometimes. Like
They do. So I mean, if you're gonna put over like, people from New Japan, tag team division, that's their opinion. I don't know who these cats are. You know what I'm saying? They're big, they're beefy men or whatever, which is fine. But I don't know them. I know FTR. That's it. I think which is subjective. I think that FTR is the best tag team in the entire on the entire planet. That's how.
So we not.
Hey, Ty,
So we don't acclaim around here. We not acclaiming.
Listen, I'm all about scissoring. I'm
Wait
all
a
about
minute.
that. I'm all about scissoring.
I don't
Even
know
though
what episode.
Come on, brother.
wait, whoa. Even though I don't have a kitty cat, you know what I'm saying? Like, I listen. I'm all about scissoring.
It's all
Matter of
about
fact, I'm
this.
about to get me a T-shirt on my first check. For real, I'm all about that. Yeah.
It's you know what? I don't know how many episodes it was ago, but this man said he will refuse to do any scissoring. This is New Year. This is a New Year, ladies and gentlemen.
I have a new change of heart in 2023. I'm all about scissoring.
Can we pull up
It's
combat
that wild
combos?
turkey, isn't it? It's that wild turkey talk.
No, you won't be able to find it because I won't allow you to find it.
Hey, Chris, can we pull up combat convos question?
Yes.
Because I want to answer this one.
Yeah. Give me a moment. Here we go.
Good question, though.
Yeah. Ooh, will FTR go back to WWE, become the Revival again?
Will the Revival revive?
I won't say no, but right now I wouldn't say yes either, because I think like that after the year that FTR's had, they're definitely gonna take some time off, because man, they have been putting in work, like for the past 2 years between taking the AAA titles, the ROH titles, and the IWGP tag titles. Yeah, they definitely deserve them. Yeah, they definitely deserve them some time off.
I think honestly, so this kind of ties into the Vince McMahon situation, but I'm not like I said, I'm not going to talk about that right now.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about that on the last segment. But FTR going back to the WWE, I mean, you can't say never, because anybody can go back.
Rhodes.
Like even CM Punk, the whole CM Punk like situation, they saying that CM Punk might go back to the WWE. But FTR, I actually agree with Reese that anything is possible with FTR. But I just think that if FTR does go back, I think it will do them a injustice of going back to a company that didn't appreciate them in the first place. I mean, the last time we seen them, they was up there washing each other's ass cracks on national television. But I digress.
And they were getting covered in Uzi Hot.
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought this was Icy Hot.
It is Icy Hot, but considering it was the Usos that wound up pranking them, they call it Uzi Hot.
So you telling me that they was covered in cum?
Who's juice?
Never mind.
Who's juice?
Next.
Never mind.
Get you a nice cup of ooze juice.
Yeah, that sound very oozy.
Ice and ooze.
Right. Very, very wet and moist and oozy.
We got a moist call for the first episode.
Very, very much so. It make anybody booty holes all moist and wet. You know what? Anyway.
Slicker than Jay's ponytail.
Go. What's going on, Ty? What's going on?
Well, oh man, I don't know how to change the subject. Oh, but
Austin, yeah, you're right. Vince didn't appreciate Hunter, and Regal did.
I want to say, you think about the last time you saw them on TV, they try to make them to a comedy act, and
and you don't do that with stuff. You don't do that with like natural wrestlers like that. You don't.
Right. And so they go back. Like, this is WWE. They do got a history of bringing people back that either was pissed off at the company, as we saw, but for them to come back after all the work they did outside of WWE. They gotta get a hell of, like, you gotta do a real big bargaining, convincing them to come back. Like why would you go back if you did everything outside?
A check, my brother.
Terrell,
but it's the thing though. The check, they can get that same check in AEW.
I don't know why Terrell just sent me an Uzi meter.
That short is off the
I told Terrell, listen, you need to focus on the road instead of focusing on this podcast.
I would say if Sandy comes out with the Uzi meter right now, I was like, yeah, send Tio a check.
Listen, that means they watch us. That's good.
Yeah.
Y'all do watch us. Come on the show.
Yeah. Oh, I know they do. Because do you know how many times like we done said something over? I forgot how many damn podcasts now that WCC's done, and then they're not even a week or two later, they wind up coming true.
You know what? That's a good match. Let's put it in. Write it in the cards.
Right.
That's a
Let
good
it come
idea.
into existence. You know.
If y'all watch it, I challenge y'all to come on Hills for Life podcast. Good challenge.
All right, let's go on to the next
Vince
one.
in the back.
You know what? Hold on. I
Not going on that podcast.
got this one.
Fired.
Tamatanga versus Carl Anderson.
Ah man, as a Tamatanga fan, I was so damn happy for this. It's like a complete circle because they started together. They was best friends before the Bullet Club. They started Bullet Club together. The war words they had over Twitter during the pandemic for years. They finally did a story. Carl Anderson went back to WWE, but he rather did business with Tama, give him his just due. This is his first Wrestle Kingdom match, single match, and with a title. And then at the end of the match, you saw the post comments that they actually drank a beer, hugged it out. He said, "All right, I'm going back to WWE with my big paycheck." And the fact that Carl Anderson wore a WWE shirt at Wrestle Kingdom was crazy at that. But the finish, I still was talking about this. That finish though, that was boo boo. That was ugly. That was ugly as hell. So, but the match and the story is complete. So it was a good look for Tamatanga.
So Ty said that Vince McMahon is a narcissist anyway. He sees Triple H put on a good show on his shows. That's when Vince was like, "Oh no, brother, this is my company and my shows."
If we had said it once, we had said that a million times by now.
Mm-hmm.
Vince, you did the same thing to your father. Shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vince.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Well, Ty's also giving praise for that, though.
Yeah, then Ty also said that Tama is underrated in today's wrestling. That match of him versus Carl, thumbs up for me.
Mm-hmm. It was good. It was good, but we all know what the match tonight was. But
yep, and we're going to get to that in a few. But yes, let's get to this match. Get this shit out the way.
Yeah.
This shit out the way.
I'm sorry. That was rude.
Let's get this shit out the way.
It's like a tissue. It's like a tissue commercial. Let's get this shit out the way.
Okay, listen. It wasn't supposed to be like that.
It was like a Bounty's commercial. Just pick her up. That's all.
Yeah, of course, Kyrie defended the IWGP One title against Tam Nakano, and although this match was just a little bit under 6 minutes, damn, it was definitely 6 minutes of nonstop action. Both of these women, I'd say they were throwing some haymakers in this one. And that Kyrie, of course, finished her off with the cutlass, then the insane elbow for the win. Yeah.
Don't forget about that spot that she did on Kyrie. She did the violent drill driver, I think they call it.
Oh yeah. And
she almost won with that. So it was 5. Like Ty said, 5 minutes. It was good for them. You gotta understand, New Japan is still trying to get this women division up and running, and a lot of people don't know the starting lineup. So you got to just get time.
Don't worry, it's about to get finalized.
But I'll tell you one thing. Like, between them and Joshi Pro, the Japanese women definitely put on some good matches, and you definitely want to check them out before they hit the mainstream. But of course, the story of this match was what happened afterward. That's right. That's right. The former Sasha Banks, aka Mercedes Mone, made her long-awaited debut in New Japan, and of course,
Kept
immediately, as Kevin Kelly so nicely stated, Mercedes wasted no time challenging Kyrie for the Women's Championship. Of course, that match will now take place at Battle of the Valley in San Jose on February 18th. After this one, we saw the new move Mercedes was making, but unfortunately,
wait, hold on. Before you even mention that new move, just say that was a fucked up ass botch by Carly Sane. She basically fucked that up. Yep. Now, if you seen the actual when I can't say
the training
videos or whatever, Mercedes was actually, she hit the move. It was actually turned into a Gora special into a DDT, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was
beautiful. It was a beautiful DDT. Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, there was something wrong in the translation.
My ass.
And someone just
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
But it happens.
Well, you know what? How about this? Let's go about the whole thing, because first of all, I'm going to talk. We saw the lights went out. We heard the music, the nice kid and play on the crisscross jump music. We all heard it. Then, I mean, she still had the fucking rings on. You see?
Right, she had the boss rings on.
She had the boss rings on though.
Yeah, she had these.
She paid for them. She paid for them, of course.
Shut up, A-Bid.
So it was a CEO on her. But anyway, she did the walk. Nice kabuki outfit coming out. But the crowd, this is the thing, and I told people, like, the crowd is so used to clapping, they forgot they could make noise. Or they didn't know who the fuck she was.
I mean, she came out there looking like what was that one chick from He-Man?
Get out.
The sorceress.
Sorcerer.
I mean, she did. She came out there looking like the sorceress. I'm like, who in the fuck is this bitch? Like, who is this? And then, okay, so I have waited all fucking week to talk about this because, number one, the reason why the shit was lackluster was because of you bitches on the internet. You motherfuckers can't shut the fuck up at all. So then, here comes Mercedes. Here comes money. I hate her theme music. I hated her. No, well, actually, her dress was fire. I love the dress. Yeah. But it's just, she came out there and it was just like, okay, I expected this. Like, okay, she's here. Okay, I was happy, and then it just went down. I was at 100, and then I went back down to 0 in a matter of seconds, okay? Because, like I said, they already ruined it for me already. That's why the internet sucks. That's why bitches like you that always cry and moan and shit up and they're going to New Japan Wrestling, and all that other shit. And then when we actually see her, I'm like, oh, okay.
I like what Derek just said. It's like y'all go to Uncle Dave. Yeah, you go to Uncle Dave and he tell you this and that, and 70% of it be true. And then when y'all finally get to it, there's no pizzazz. There's no secrecy there. That's the one thing missing. That's the one thing missing in today's wrestling. Because as soon as y'all probably go into another fucking podcast and they're gonna say, guess what? CM Punk coming here, or this person coming here, this comes coming here, and y'all just build on that. And then when it does happen,
right. That's why it was lackluster. It didn't have anything to do with her coming out there and and still being Sasha Banks. I don't even know who the fuck Mercedes is. I just know her by Sasha Banks. I'm like, okay, why the hell do she got boss rings on? Like, okay, like, is she gonna do anything different? is she's going to reinvent herself. Like, we're going to see a different version. We didn't. We seen a continuation of Sasha Banks going into another company. Then on top of that, when she was doing her promo, it sounded like Sasha Banks. Now she's the blueprint. Now she's part of the conversation online, and now she is the CEO. Oh my God, girl, stop.
That's the thing you just said. She's using the same shit.
The same shit, but just different words.
Right. She's the blueprint. She used that already. She's the conversation. She used that already. The only thing she didn't say, only thing she changed was the boss CEO. That's all she changed. She still got the crazy hair color. She still got the nice little anime outfits. You know,
she got a napkin on instead of a wig. She got napkins on. You know what I'm saying? That's what.
Let me go to combat real quick. Combat convo. Because Japan, they're usually most of the time, yes, they are like a lot reserved when it comes to certain issues. But it's like they'll react to things, but
this is somebody new. Fucking yell!
But see, this is I just said, New Japan is just trying to turn that leaf to women wrestlers. It's not that they don't want to disrespectful, because they did a loud cheer for when they saw Kenny Omega did his little video not that long ago.
What's the difference?
And that was the place they posted not cheer. They posted his clock. They broke the rule for that. They broke the rule when Chris Jericho did the same thing a couple years back. It's not it's not disrespectful. This was the time when it was okay to cheer, not just clap.
And they did not know her.
Man, what if they all stood up and bowed in the middle of the match? What if they all stood up and bowed?
That would have been cool. Like bowing.
If the cameras catch it.
No, we don't do this here in the US. We don't do this here in the US. Bitch, yell, scream, do something. This is how you know that this was a flop. This was the ultimate flop. Sasha Banks, aka Mone, she supposed to be the biggest bitch of the world right now. In the female division, does not matter where she goes. She's supposed to get a standing ovation, a loud ass ovation. She's supposed to get a Chris Jericho August 9, 1999 type of ovation. She didn't get shit. She got fucking crickets.
I can tell you why. I can tell you why though. I can tell you why. Because of how they played the narrative on how she left wrestling. That's why.
And also,
wait. So you think that this? So wait. Hold on. Pause. Let me ask that question. Let me see. Let me get some clarification.
Yeah, let's do it.
So you mean to tell me that they carried this over from WWE to New Japan? So you mean people in New Japan?
No, not them. The people on the internet that you hate so much. They're the ones that drag the people in the audience, the people that are there who know of, like, oh, for the limited access that they probably get and what they know about, she's a person that disrespected the title, and they take disrespect very seriously.
Well, all right, wow. I like what Todd just said. So let's get this straight now. Something else that might ruin the situation, because we all know what's happening this Wednesday. We all know there's a big.
Wait. You said which comment you want to read?
No. I was looking at Todd's, the last one about Mercedes go get cheered and popped in AEW. This is another rumor that might ruin the situation. That she might be the secret partner, the surprise partner with Sheree.
The hidden character. Oh,
yeah, and you might as well say that the X, the X, right. And that happens, we might see a difference between Wrestle Kingdom and the AEW, because here, especially in AEW, they like to do little surprises, and the people get up for it, like yeah, and then you know what happens after that. Either you go build from that, or you go down the dark. So we'll see it here. If it's the same thing, like everybody keep on putting on here, like, oh, she's gonna go to AEW though, because that means she's freelancer. She go to AEW here and that. It might not be the same way, because over here we cheer, we go loud, like ooh, all this shit.
Yeah.
If it be silent, because we all knew it was coming, we all we called it, and she don't do nothing after that. It's her. It's on her.
Yeah, because even Mr. Paul White even said this. He said that Mercedes Mone, aka Sasha Banks, will be a bigger star in AEW. Now I don't know how accurate that comment is, but like what Macho Man said, things, you know, wrestling is subjective. You know, everything is, you know.
AEW crowded now.
Yeah,
AEW too crowded now. AEW too crowded. Like they getting worse. They getting worse at this point.
Wait, pause. What you mean getting worse?
Like it was up. It was on the up. It's gas prices. We was on a good trajectory. It was like, you know what? Shit's stable right now. I fucks with these prices. I fucks with these prices. Then they just started like, yo, what we doing? What we doing? Why are we going in it? We was up. Why they signed two dudes nobody know and put them with Swerve?
I hate you right now. I really hate you right now. Why would you compare AEW to gas prices? Like,
all that shit burn at the
why
end.
Would you do that?
All that shit gonna burn at the end. All that shit gonna burn at the end.
But do you think
you said the AEW is just gonna go up in smoke? That's what you're saying, right?
That's what everybody on the internet say. I'm just copying what
I don't give a fuck what they say on the fucking internet.
I'm just talking about that Daddy Cornette.
That is why wrestling is trash now, because of the punk ass motherfuckers on the internet. Shit.
That's what I'm just. That's the audience. That's the audience.
But hey, let me ask you this though. Do you think she'll help if she do come to the AEW, the women's division?
Will she help the women's division? Yes.
She couldn't even help herself when she did that promo.
Look, at least people can say I had a match with her before the shit burned. They can fulfill their childhood dreams at this point.
Are you talking about the match? She talk about her wig.
Your service is nervous. Hey, bro, look, it don't matter. You just put something on a mop stick and you just start suplexing shit. That's what they love that shit. They love that shit. You can get Jade, her and Jade, baddies versus saddies. Come on, bro.
Wow.
The Macho King.
That trademark.
That's what we're on.
Like,
okay.
Hey, bro, look, the boss versus the boss, CEO versus the boss. Who gonna win? The baddie boss, or the CEO? Who getting fired first?
You are retarded.
No, you know what? We could do it worse. We could get a revenge match between her and Paige. We could be like, yo, you took me out, I'm taking you out. Passports on the line.
You know what? I totally forgot. I totally forgot that Mercedes actually took out Paige or Saraya. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Put the passports on the line. Loser leave town. Just put your passport on.
Or loser lose their wigs. You might do that.
Oh,
wig on a damn pole match.
I know, because they're both bald-headed anyway. I mean, shit. You know, it's a win for win, you know?
Yeah.
Shit.
Losers leaks. Your phone get leaked. Loser leaked.
I'll tell you, Mercedes versus Saraya, that's a match we'll definitely believe in.
Oh, yeah.
Society said that Mercedes will help the women's division in AEW, and her and Saraya and Jay or Britt will be great matches. What y'all think about that?
Hey, at this point, anything will be a great match. They need matches. They need something better than Dynamite matches.
I'll say
only do so
that.
much.
And the same thing goes for. Yeah, the same thing goes for Dynamite. Not Dynamite though, but Rampage. Rampage have the same shit that they had on Wednesdays, and it's like it's becoming a repeated thing, and it's getting on my fucking nerves. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's nothing different in AEW at all. That's why sometimes, like, I hate to get off subject. Shut up. I hate to get off subject, though, but I do not know why they purchased Ring of Honor, but I digress.
HBO. HBO, the Ocho.
No.
it's gonna be the HBO Ocho show.
Oh,
No.
Lord.
Let's move on though. So we are down to the last two matches that actually we care about.
Yep.
The first one is this match right here.
Yeah, the U.S. title, Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega,
Listen, match of the year
Match of the
candidate
year.
already.
Man, y'all shitting on Sheamus already. Y'all shitting on Sheamus and Gunther already.
That's in
No, that was
2020.
last year. That's last year.
Bro,
we're talking
months ago.
things that happened in
We talking.
2023.
Let's be real. That was months ago.
Months ago,
Yeah.
nigga. Why you in 2022? We in 2023.
He's not letting
We
it go.
not even bro. All right, y'all just all right.
Yeah.
All right, we
Alright.
a little bit over a week in 2023.
But
Match of the year.
But that's
This
what
match-
that's what we said. Well, that's what we said
Now,
at the beginning of the
this
show.
match,
Like, yo,
yeah.
it's like the first. We're not even the first 2 weeks, and we got a whole bunch of good wrestling going on, or wrestling news. And that
Sure.
match right there already put like a standard bearer. Now y'all got to top that match. You
Yeah.
got to top that match. I ain't saying the main event ain't come close, but that match right there had story, had freaking athletic ability, and
Personal
had
rivalry.
personal rivalry.
Yes, brutality at its finest. I mean, come on now. Like, dude, like Kenny
The table
did
spot.
a fucking meme from the burning bush or wherever the fuck
Yeah.
that was.
The Shining.
You know, the shiny.
The burning bush.
Yeah. Yeah, called
Kenny Omega was doing his Bible prayer. Like, pull out that Bible. Two things I love: gaming and Bibling. Let's go.
Good Lord Jesus.
And it's just like, listen, like, okay. I don't think people give Kenny Omega a lot of credit. This motherfucker is an undercover genius. Like, this motherfucker knew what the fuck he was doing when he went to New Japan. This was a business decision at the end of the day. He is literally taking his protege underneath it all. He's taking his protege and exposing him more in the USA. So, from my understanding, this is some reports, and it makes sense. Him and Will Ospreay are going to have a series of matches throughout 2023. And they might be forecast in probably somewhere in AW or probably for
HBO Max.
So,
HBO
so,
Max.
so if you think about it, if you watch New Year's Dash, Kenny's next opponent looked like it's going to be Jeff Cobb. So they're going to keep this rivalry within United Empire to the point that, and also if you listen to Will Ospreay's post interview, he said, if I don't change this place in a year, I'm out of here. So we got, like you just said, we might have a series of matches, and it got to be on the biggest stage possible. So we did Wrestle Kingdom. Their next big stage is Dominion, which that's in June. And then after that, possibly another rematch to the next Wrestle Kingdom. Why you got your hands
And what
up?
Sai said, I'm gonna get to you in a minute. I'm gonna just read his comment. He said, so Omega and Ospreay had a dope match, and it helped Ospreay's stock rise up more, cause everyone to know who Omega is.
Everybody knows who Omega is.
I think
Can't
that's the
disagree
other way
with
around.
that.
I think you were talking about Ospreay to cause who's Ospreay.
Yeah.
Because like honestly, at the end of the day, no one really know who Ospreay is. Like now we see him on ESPN or whatever when he had that match with Ricochet or whatever. But he needs more exposure. Now, if you seen that match, y'all, that shit was a treat. He is literally Kenny Omega's equal. But he's also business savvy. We really don't talk about that. We always say that Kenny Omega is petty, blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to business, this man is a genius. But we don't talk about that.
Yeah, I kind of question. I'm gonna stand my belief. I still say the wrong man won, but I'm not gonna be mad at the results because I love the match that much.
Yeah. So why do you think the wrong man won?
Because one, Kenny didn't need to win the title. Kenny. In fact, Kenny is the first United States champion in IWGP in New Japan, and this was gonna pass the torch. he like you just said, that's his student, that's his guy under his wing, and he was the guy when Kenny left New Japan. He was the top gaijin. He was him and Jay White, but mostly Will Ospreay was the world heavyweight champion before Jay White was, and he was putting the bangers over in New Japan. He was putting those 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-star matches. Whoever he faced, Okada, Moxley, even Juice fucking Robinson. It was good matches. But if he would have beat Kenny, like y'all say, his stock rise, I think it would have went so far up there that we would talk about Will Ospreay as going for the title, going for the main title now. But
I feel like where you, but what you're saying is that you wanted a one and done.
Yeah. But because
why?
But see, no. At first, after seeing the match, it's gonna be it's gonna be either a trilogy because the first match they had was all the way to Indies, and that was a young Will Ospreay. This match was a mature Will Ospreay. That shit don't count. That man was in training. No, it don't count to us, but it counts to Will Ospreay. And then the second match, which we're talking about right now, the story was fucking crazy, right? The match was fucking crazy. Like you said, brutality. We even had some comedy in that motherfucker. Like him sticking his head through the damn table and shit. But now I see where they're going. Like you just said, it's a business decision.
I can't do it now because
Okay. I see where you going with it.
I'm pushing a hole through my moving body.
Oh my god!
But can we also give props for Ospreay's toughness because my lord, that DDT on the turnbuckle.
That's another thing.
Yes, that DDT was nasty, dude.
And that's another thing they question about Ospreay because he was the guy that always did the flips and all this stuff. His toughness. I think it was the one Twitter beef. Him and Seth Rollins was going at it on Twitter, and they questioned his. That dude did a DDT off the damn metal turnbuckle. There was no padding, nothing, and finished the match. Came back. Hell, like I said, he could have won that.
Not real. Yeah,
he did the Blade Runner. Oh no, he did.
You know what? I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you. What? Nigga, what do you want? I know that you had your hand up and you want to put in fucking John Cena and shit. I don't want to see you with your bald head.
All right, bald Cena. How dare you? How dare you?
How dare you?
Hey, you gotta admit that was fire as hell. You gotta admit that was fire as hell.
Yo, if you become a ball Ric Flair, that's it. But anyway,
No. Let John Cena
how you could top
No. He had his hand up for a while. Go ahead.
The only thing I wanted to say was I understand this is his his arc, his redemption arc for losing, and that's how it's gonna end. They want to give him the exposure, but it's AEW, injury prone, so they have to keep Kenny healthier and not in all these crazy ass matches that he was doing, prior. He was just in the best of 7 series.
I was to say, and what's happening Wednesday? What's happening Wednesday? A ladder match.
That was like, all right.
Yep.
So
there's a lot of shit that's going on this
like
Wednesday.
I say. Yeah, and I've been saying this for the last week, and especially now more because of what happened at Wrestle Kingdom. If Ospreay doesn't show up by himself, or at least with some parts of United Empire, I will be surprised right now that they don't screw the Elite over. But then again, like Tone also mentioned when we did our Dynamite recap, if the Elite do wind up winning the titles, that could give like a chance for Ospreay to take the titles that way.
Get some kind of revenge. Get some kind of revenge on him from taking the United States. I'll just take your triple crown titles and that's it.
Now, see, here's the thing. I don't think that the Elite should win because, I think it's predictable. What they're trying to do is they're trying to recreate the Cleveland Cavalier match, or they're trying to recreate that shit. You really need to stop. If you really want to make this shit believable, you need to put over Death Triangle. Dead ass. You know
I think
what I'm
that
saying? 'Cause
I think that's what they're doing though. I think that's what they're doing because everybody, the
yeah,
elite never
they
lost
need
the titles.
words.
Yeah, the elite never lost the titles in the
Yeah,
first
but I
place.
mean, like,
So
so,
that's
I mean,
how I
this,
see it.
this is like what their leg back, or whatever. I mean, no one told you to go in CM Punk's locker room and be an ass. I didn't tell you to do that.
God told him.
Yeah,
God told him. He said
God
it's
told
on it's on site. It's on
on
site.
Green light, green
on
light
site.
on them.
Green light.
See me, punk. See me, punk.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Green light. You know.
and technically,
That
they
motherfucker ate
like
the
Lucha
muffins.
Bros are kind of Cali boys too. So
Get that motherfucker that ate the muffins. Get him.
Get that brother right there. Get that brother. Bite
They
the
are
dog,
chocolate chip cookies.
yeah.
They're from Ann's down the street. They're great. They're great. You should get you one. Tell
Death
them I
Triangle
sent you.
versus House of Black.
Hold on.
Again.
Didn't we do that again? Did we do that already? With this time for the titles?
Yeah.
Hold on. No,
Man, the
because you know
embassy
that
need to win them titles.
yeah, because you know House of Black is getting them titles eventually.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They are due. Like, okay, there are some people like Miro, and some other ones that came from the WWE that it's just been absolute lackluster. When is the last time we seen Miro? You know what I'm saying? Now the House of Black, I totally get that part. You know what I'm saying? They need a mental break.
Yeah.
More so Aleister Black or Malachi, whatever. He needed a mental break. Totally get that.
Right.
But they really need to showcase these talents that we know can be great in AEW. Because like this shit is unacceptable, man. Like I'm tired of talking about this shit.
Man, we need AR Fox and Top Flight versus Death Triangle on site.
And you know
For the
what? I want to be mad about that match. They be all over the goddamn place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All over the place.
That's
Well,
like, yeah, we have like the Lucha Underground part like too on that one.
Yeah.
AR Fox whooped the shit out of Swerve, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But no, let's go to the last match and then we can go into WWE shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
We get on with the rest of this shit.
Man, everybody getting shit on. Shit on today. This is
all right. So this is the last one. So our Okada versus Jay White.
Story. That's a great story. That's it.
Yeah. And I had to say this like, and Tony, I was telling Tony about this earlier. I was like, I remember right before this match, I said, yeah, man, this is gonna be hard following Ospreay and Omega, but if any two guys could do it, yeah, Switchblade and Okada would. Because like I said, like the matches that they always had, like they have such great chemistry in the ring together, and it was like, yeah. Now, granted, that I knew they weren't going to top it, but they would come pretty damn close to it. And this one, yeah, I was like, Jay White. I swear, the man is like a maestro when it comes to playing a crowd. Because, yeah. Every time he does like the oh God, it's like he will get the crazy, and then when he does the two sweet chops, it's like,
he is such a troll.
He's a dick.
His last name is White. His last name is White. You don't find that suspicious?
Racist.
You don't find that suspicious?
You racist bastard.
Like,
you don't find that suspicious?
Hey,
I mean, you don't find that suspicious? He can play the crowd. You don't find that suspicious, brother?
There might be some false accusations right there.
You are terrible.
You don't find that suspicious?
No, I don't find that suspicious at all. I don't.
All right. Okay.
Because if you're going to say what Terrell said on my video, he talked about if it's white, it must be right. No,
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Okay.
There should never be raisins in potato salad, brother.
Oh, we are not going there. New year. This is a new year.
That's a Twitter. Y'all don't know about that.
Yes, we do.
That was the Twitters. That was the Twitter Spaces.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
Shout out to Elon. Shout out to Elon.
Shout out to the
Elon.
cookout. Shout out to the cookout.
I gotta get back to the film, but
the hibachi. We call it the hibachi. Fuck to the hibachi.
Oh man. But hey, when it comes to this match, man, like I said, it came close as the second show still of the night. But the story between Okada and Jay White, man, that's like Okada could not beat this guy. He only beat him once, and that was in a match with Garden, which Jay White said he sold out by himself, of course. But Okada couldn't beat this dude. This dude knew how to play Okada like a fucking fiddle. So, and it was a couple of times where you thought Jay was gonna win again. He did the Rainmaker on Okada, then he did the Blade Runner, and Okada just went straight down. There was a lot
of close calls,
a lot of close calls. And like Reese said earlier when we was talking, dude, it's like it started off slow, it picked up. Then, if you know Japanese wrestling, when you play with their emotions, like you got them gasping all at the same time. You got over 20,000 people gasping at the same time. You know?
Oh yeah, but didn't Jay also do the Rainmaker pose at one point?
Yes, he did the Rainmaker pose with the two swings. Right, so. But and it's another one. I didn't mind who won this match, but I thought Okada was gonna lose because he'd been asking for a vacation for months. So. He's a Japanese John Moxley. He asked for a vacation, but they want to give it to him. So you're not gonna get no now because you're the champion now. So.
Oh, bitch, you ain't getting it. No,
you don't find that suspicious.
And truth be told, it's like I know a lot of people weren't cool with Okada winning this one, but in this case, he had to because you need to make this thing actually seem like a little bit of a rivalry. Because
and then too, I wanted to bring this to y'all attention too. So anytime that they get new belts, because we was also talking about this too. So Okada is a 6-time world champion, from my understanding, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody was like wondering, like, why is he like a 2-time champion and he's actually a 6-time? So from my information,
right.
Anytime that they have a new belt or they redesign a belt, they start over, right?
Yes.
Well, that's
a generation thing.
But not that. See, what happened was here is New Japan used to always have their belts as IWGP Heavyweight Champion. It never was considered a world championship until Kota Ibushi, dumbass, brought the two belts and made them one title. And then that's when they start saying world title, and Kota Ibushi was the first champion. And they just like erase all the history of those belts. So that's why I think you put it up, and someone said 2 times and got a question where I had to tell them that it was not considered world championship at all. That's why people,
even though it was actually defended around the world,
right? And that's why people get confused because I tell people like this. What they used to consider as world championship was the NWA title. And when they started doing business with the NWA, they just kept it as IWGP heavyweight title. Never put it as world until a couple years ago. So that's why Okada is 2-time. But if you count those other heavyweight titles, he's like 8-time champion for the company. So
okay. Anybody else got any comments before we take a quick commercial? It's going to be like seconds.
You don't find that suspicious?
I'm gonna put Rangers in your potato salad.
I do like that. I do like after the fact that Shingo came out and they cut the story too, because of course Shingo lost to Okada at last year's Wrestle Kingdom, so it's like, hey, I ain't never get my rematch yet, so guess what? I'm coming for. Oh, he will be getting it, but I just don't know when though.
He kicked him out the ring. He said, "Get out my ring."
You will never get this rematch. You're not going to take this away from me. Fuck
I'm 2
you.
matches from retirement.
Yeah. I need to satisfy my PTO.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. I want to show you guys our new merch line, also mixing with the old. But I think you guys are going to like this. So let me just share my screen.
For every one merch y'all buy, 25 cents goes to us not giving a damn. Just letting you know.
Oh
So
my
buy
God,
the merch. buy the merch. You not saving no whales. You ain't saving no dolphins. You help. And look at the new logo. Look at all this. Somebody got to do it. I ain't doing it. Somebody got to do it. And we outsource all this shit. We outsource everything. Swiping cards left and right. PayPal. Everybody. And we look at all the small businesses we helping by y'all buying the merch, and then you buy the merch, the money goes into the joint account. Who don't want to lay their head on that? Look, you got the zone for you.
This is a motherfucking pillow. A fucking pillow, y'all. All you have to do is use the code press play. That's it. And you get 15% off of your order. But not
That's
only
better
that,
than taxes.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
10% is tax. You getting the 5 extra.
Right. And then on top of that, y'all can like save $5 to get some, some Reese Pieces and
little Debbies.
And little Debbies and shit, because us fat people, we need to, get some sugar in our diet.
Honey buns and shit.
Yeah.
Look at that cup you can put yak in and not even and call it water. You can say, I put water in this. You don't
put some wild turkey in it.
Yeah.
Put some wild turkey in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about. All right, I'm trying to. So like I say, you get this little. Oh my goodness!
Hey, Chris.
What's up,
Chris? I got a question about Wisconsin. Do they really eat a sandwich called a cannibal sandwich? That's
hell no.
Like, that's real?
No. Do y'all motherfucker eat turtles?
Wait, what?
Actually, some people do. Yes. Here, yes. That is.
I
don't.
Yes. I don't. I'm a Christian.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying that is a true sandwich that really is there.
Nigga, no. I don't know.
Okay, I was just saying. I seen it on TikTok. I had to ask.
Nigga, no. What?
Anyway, there was a lady said there was a lady on that. She said here in Wisconsin, we eat a cannibal sandwich. You take the bread and you put some onions and some raw beef, and she sat and then she bit the bitch, and I was like, "Yo, what are you doing? That's not even good. That's super rare. It's like it was just packed. I went, yo, I'm done. I'm done. I was sitting there like, I find this suspicious.
But yeah, y'all, I'm just going through the merch or whatever. So like I said, just check this shit out at Heels for Life wrestling. Heelsforlife.com. All you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Like, listen, this shit is dope.
Look, you get a cooking apron.
Wait a minute, is this an apron?
That is an apron.
What?
Flip some burgers.
Symbol.
Flip some burgers.
And then you get
a flag. Put the shit in the background.
Motherfucking flag. Look, listen, this shit is dope, y'all.
It's like that.
Shit is fucking dope.
It's like a championship banner almost.
2023.
Walmart don't even got this shit.
And then you also get this man. Whoa.
The mouse pad.
And you get a mouse pad too.
Oh shit! Nice. The extra large mouse pad. Yo, Zig. Where's Zig?
Snaps. Dude, Ziggy snaps, dude. And then also you can get our, this is our
classics. The classics.
Yep.
The throwbacks.
The
throwback line.
So all you gotta do is just check it out. Just go to heelsforlife.com and
not even
get
that
your
expensive.
merch. Get your merch. Get that 15% off by pressing play.
Hey kids,
hey, look, go ahead and do
tax
that.
season's coming. Please spend your money.
Tax season, right? Like I said, y'all better stop
buy
playing.
Some merch.
Y'all motherfuckers better stop playing.
Claim a kid and buy that motherfucking merch.
Don't get all this.
Stop playing, y'all. All right, let me stop screen. Okay. All right. So let's move on to WWE news.
No. Fuck WWE. Buy the merch. We could buy WWE.
Buy the merch.
Buy
Yes,
the
buy the
merch.
merch, everybody. Buy the
We could buy
motherfucking merch.
WWE. We
Make sure you
buy
watch our show.
WWE, and the shit gonna be ran. It's gonna be
If
ran.
like,
It's for
goddammit.
sale. It's clearly for sale right now. We could buy. You buy the merch. We put it in a joint account. We go up to Vince. Hey, first Black-owned wrestling company, mainstream, is gonna be on all Oprah Network. We calling everybody up. We gonna have all the writing. Come on in, buy the merch. I'm telling
And
you.
like I said, I know y'all do not have any like pads or desk pads or whatever, and like y'all want to talk about y'all heel. Get the fucking merch, yo. Get the merch.
I swear, when you said pad, I just thought about maxi pad. I was that's all right.
No, I'm not
We can
talking
get
about
those
that.
too.
No.
We can get those too.
Yeah, I was waiting for
Wow.
somebody to say DDT, man.
We are not doing this right now. We
We
are
can go to
not doing this right now.
Alibaba.com and we can put the logo in.
Shut up,
They
man.
gonna
Get-
send it to
So we gonna get some goddamn maxi pads and we gonna put our logos on there. What
Nah,
type of
just
messages
the-
are we
nah.
putting out there?
just on the outside.
Nah.
They open it up. Heels for life.
No, wait a
You know
minute.
what?
It's either that or you
MJF on it.
You know what? I can't
the
drink
Burberry pads. Let's go.
he gonna make me drink, and I gotta work tomorrow. So I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna stay away from the wild turkey. I'm gonna stay away from that. But what we're gonna do is
Drink you some water.
No, shut up. What we gonna do? We're gonna go and talk about some WWE news. All right.
Some WWE
So-
shit. Don't.
So
The
the
fire
first one that
sale.
we're
Let's
gonna
go
talk
to the
about.
fire sale.
All right.
Oh Lord.
Fine. All right. So let's first talk about Raw.
Mm.
What happened on Raw, y'all? That's relevant.
It was a whole bunch of on Raw.
Besides
Oh,
that.
Okay, there was a creepy, dude looking, two chicks, and a whole bunch of, and Sami Zayn showed up, and he was, and it was real oozy. Next,
Seth Rollins probably might be hurt.
Oh God.
and we learned officially AJ broke his ankle
Yes.
because he was
Yes.
on the flips.
Okay. I you know,
Funny thing, man.
Your Honor, enforcer. I like to move to strike. He was not doing flips. He was actually doing the Chris. He was doing he was doing the Madonna. That's what he was doing, and he missed his step and he broke his ankle.
Anything
You
to
don't
say on
find
that?
that
Macho
suspicious?
King?
Yeah.
You don't find that suspicious?
Oh, wait a minute. Actually,
You don't find that
let's
suspicious?
go get our new hat. We got a new drink.
Oh! Oh, thank you
Yeah.
Dad, for reminding me. So your boy Dom can make
Oh
it.
no! Are we gonna talk about that?
I want to no. I want because this is bottomish activity, and I want to
still
talk
not
about
watch
this
that.
shit right here.
Wait.
No. The thing about this
But don't
is
forget about
this
the
is
teardrop
so
and the wife beater. He was
So, this man-
so hardcore.
So Dom is basically the new DMX of professional wrestling, huh? This man got teardrops and shit. He was only in prison for like what 2 minutes, and he
was in
said that
prison.
the one thing that really bothered me about this promo, even though it was hilarious like a motherfucker, though, he said that prison changes a man. Everybody. Have you ever seen Eyes on my boy's favorite show, HBO Max?
Yeah.
It's really great. Anytime that you want to see some manly on action with some beefy men, that's all you have to do is just watch Eyes from season 1 all the way to fucking 6. That is what Dom was doing. He said he got some. Prison made him change. It changes a man. This man
was
went
eating
from
cannibal
being
sandwiches.
listen, this man went from being a virgin to now being a man. He was a man.
Yep.
He's a man.
Man, eating them cannibal sandwiches.
And you really want to laugh, go to the Helpful Life
man.
podcast on TikTok and watch this man over here. This destroy Dom, please. It's just crazy.
Dom ate that Snicker that was on his pillow when he went to life.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was just questioning, like, why is he saying that? Prison changed him. It make anybody, change. Like, I don't know. I don't know if he dropped his soap or if it was something else.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Dom got scared straight. By the way, apologies to whoever said that on Wolfpack because, that's the only reason I know that line.
The one thing that I would honestly say to Dom is, like I said, don't be scared. It's just your first time.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Can we bring up Sadiki's comment real quick? Yeah.
Don't drop the soap,
Yeah.
brother. Don't drop the soap.
Yeah. Hold on. If I catch you hold on, Chris.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Bring up Sadiki's comment real quick because, there's a point I want to make about that one. Because if I see, they try to make a bootleg Eddie Guerrero. You ain't got no time for that.
Wait. I'm sorry. Wrong comment. You said which one?
Yeah.
Willis?
Sadiki's. Okay. I hope I pronounced your name right.
Oh.
They trying to make Dom into Conan.
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta say one thing. If I see Dom doing some music videos, I'm gonna hold you personally responsible for that shit.
Listen,
He gonna come with the purple flannel tie.
I was gonna say, Don got the flannel top. He had the top hat backwards, and he got have his pants sagging,
and start singing "Viva la Raza" all day, every day. Yippee yay!
He got some taco meat. Had the hamburger helper right here.
It's really bad that white people and all these other ethnicities is like stealing black culture and whatever, and we're not getting any credit for it. Like just like John Cena, shut the fuck up. Shut up. It's just, don't you find that suspicious?
Oh God.
Anyway, Bianca.
Lord.
I when I come on this podcast, like I want to say something positive about Bianca. Bianca is giving me like white girl vibes. Like, why are you sitting here and being a fucking blind? You know this bitch is after you, and yet you're acting like a fucking blind, like you were born fucking yesterday. And Alexa Bliss is just my bitch. I love her. She is, listen, she whooped the shit out of Bianca Belair. So and it's like it to the point where her purple lipstick turned into fucking bloodish red.
Wait. Well, we're not going to talk about the scene from Scary Movie.
Oh,
yeah. The scene from Scary Movie.
You don't find that suspicious?
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up down there. Be quiet. No, like so they did a side by side with, if you did watch Scary Movie, when Brenda was whooping the chick Wednesday or whatever, the dead bitch or whatever. Yeah. Dude, they did a side by side, and it was like it was just like on fucking point.
Right.
If you guys have never ever seen that shit, we will actually upload it to our TikTok. Matter of fact, I will upload it to my TikTok tomorrow so you guys can see it. And all you gotta do is go to #HeelsForLife Wrestling Podcast on TikTok.
So my question for that match though is this gonna be, is they gonna do the Twisted Sister of Alexa Bliss with the Fiend or Bray Wyatt or the Wyatt Six, whatever they're working on now? What they trying to do with Alexa Bliss? Are we going back to that old shit again?
I mean, I really do not know. Oh yes, if you guys want to get our new merch, whatever, see our new logos, all you gotta do is go to https://www.heelsforlife.com
And buy that motherfucking merch.
Do it.
Fucking merch.
Do it now.
Do it.
Damn, Ty, that was hilarious right there.
All right. Oh,
Black
really? Really?
So how bad y'all think February gonna be for the black wrestlers?
Shut
Ooh.
up.
Ooh.
Shut up.
Shut
Shut up.
man. You know, straight L's. L galore.
You going
this
straight to
is what-
hell for that.
This man is trash. The thing is that, and I
Thank you.
I definitely agree, because we're going to see every black person dominate the WWE roster, whether you're on SmackDown or if you're on NXT or if you're even on Raw, which some people don't even watch anyway. And then on March, then they start losing. We might even see R-Truth, come back from knee injury or whatever. We might even see Titus O'Neil come back from under the ring apron. You know what I'm saying?
They're going to bring the Hurt Locker back in February. They're going to bring the Hurt back in.
Chris, now that you mention that, WWE, now that you mention that, Chris, WWE, please do not book Titus in the Royal Rumble in 3 weeks.
Wait. Speaking of Black History, there was a little Easter egg on Raw that it looked like they trying to bring back the Hurt Business.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, thank you for bringing that up. So,
the Hurt Business gonna come back on February 1st.
Why? When Black Panther gonna be on Disney Plus.
Why are we doing this? Like, why are we bringing back the Hurt Business for what?
Y'all listen, y'all messed up the first time when
Faction Wars.
But they messed up. They gave up on it when it was actually good. It was when it made it watchable.
I'm sorry.
I tried to bring it back the first time, and it makes sense. Mm-hmm. So what? You trying to say that Bobby Lashley needs the Hurt Business to beat Brock Lesnar? Because that's what y'all going at. It's going to be another match.
No, they tired of paying 2 people on payroll to carry equipment.
I know, because Brock Lesnar. Listen, Brock Lesnar is worth $5 million. No. He is not. He is worth $8 million.
They make a legend contract.
Yes,
they make a legend contract.
$8 million. And I think Roman Reigns is $5 million, if I'm not mistaken. And so it's no, I had that wrong. So so I know the highest paid is Brock Lesnar. And I think he's somewhere in I think 10 million, if I'm not mistaken. And then John Cena was 8 million. And then Randy Orton and Roman Reigns is 5 million. And then everybody else is below.
Wait, so is that contracted or that's counting the merch sales they get too?
I don't know.
Because I'm pretty sure that's just a contract.
12 million. Okay, yeah. Ooh. So Brock Lesnar is like $12 million for not doing shit.
Yeah, for part time
on a legend on a Legends contract. I'll tell you when I'll show up. I feel like going to Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't have nothing for you.
Okay.
I'll take Bobby Lashley.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Make it a 5-minute match.
There's something else funny about Raw. That apparently the music guest for the Royal Rumble, he got involved in the street fight with Solo and Elias. Yeah. And it was like
awkward.
Yes.
Y'all remember the Royal Rumble when Drew Carey was in the ring, and then when Kane showed up and he was trying to buy his way, and he was like, I'm just gonna eliminate myself. Yeah, that's kind of what this dude what's
Hardy?
Yeah.
Hardy.
Yeah, that's what he did.
They love the Hardys.
Pretty much.
right. You can't forget
him.
Yeah. And unfortunately, we can't delete that one.
But you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about that situation? Solo looked at him like a mother look at his little black child when they do something wrong. Like, you about to get your ass whooped. He looked at him, and I guess he got his ass whooped. That look, there it is. I saw that look. And he about to shit himself. Like, oh, I'm out of here. Like, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Yeah. It's like,
So we have a
I'm going back
guest.
to my seat.
oh, we got a guess.
Yes, we have a guest. His name is Adrian, and he is from Twitter. What is going on, Adrian? Welcome to the show, even though your ass is late.
Oh man, you can move me down to the bottom and move my man's up.
Yeah, he got you buried.
Yeah, I sure do. I'm gonna see if I can move him.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Damn, we gonna put him on the spot like
I'm a
that?
special guest. I'm a special guest.
Damn.
You above me.
Yeah.
You will be.
Matter of fact,
I need to get it.
I straight like Jeff
I'm
Jarrett.
a timeout,
Hey,
actually.
Look at that. I got downgraded.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Lord,
there we go. Okay, all right. Well, welcome,
StreamYard could never.
Mr. Man. Yes, how you doing? Yes, okay, yeah. So, Adrian, this is Reese on my right, and then that's Mr. Enforcer Antonio, and then that is Mr. A-Bit, the crazy man, aka the Black Macho Man.
Oh yeah.
I'm calling this the freaking Brady Bunch window.
So right now, so right now, we are in the middle of talking WWE news. We just talked about New Japan Wrestling. So right now, yeah, you haven't missed a lot, but yeah, we're on the second topic. So is there anything that you want to add?
Uh-oh. He's nervous.
Service is nervous.
My man on the etching sketch.
Hey, because yeah, I see him. I see him being in the red. I see him in the red.
He on the etching sketch. He gotta draw himself in. Like, yo, shake it. I mean,
I'm gonna have to remove you, brother.
It's not good.
I had to remove him. I'm sorry.
He came in with the etching sketch. He's like, hold on, Chris, let me redo it.
But you know what? Seriously, the serious thing that only came out of Raw was the Seth Rollins theory match. I think Seth got hurt. I don't know if it's real or not, or was that?
I mean, because he did do the X though, so like,
yeah,
but do the X to me.
Yeah, they gotta stop it. Be like, yeah, we real.
Yeah, but that was at the match because he continued the match. He finished the match, but when
he's a professional.
We saw the end of it. We saw the end of it, and Corey Graves helped him and two referees. So, but we ain't hear no word about if he really injured.
Man, that man just wanted to go. That man just wanted to go babysit his kids. He all right. His wife back. He good. The boss, the man is back. He good. He good. He can sit down now.
Good paycheck right there.
He need to go sew up a new suit anyway. He's like, get the
Mr. Mom, you know.
Stupid.
Yeah,
so okay, so that
that's
so that was mainly so that mainly happened. So was there anything else that we missed? Anything that we need to touch up on
Raw?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That shit was boring. That shit was boring.
Listen, like I seen like it's in pieces, and then my black
boring.
So now let's move on to SmackDown.
The NXT champion showed up, and Kofi had a match for Kofi lost. Also, there was some more, as well as the show started off with a good big old bag of Uzi. So that was how it started. Then they went in Hit Row versus Ricochet versus like that
bottom
tag team or
$1
half a dollar.
Hit Row,
Family Dollar.
Hit Row is heels now. I wonder why.
Yeah, they too will hire two more people no one knew of to hold their bags. And I still don't know how they get a van because they don't really be doing nothing but it's cool. Top Dollar pays for the Greyhound. And Sheamus and Drew McIntyre was same as always, and it was real Uzi. Real Uzi. It was a Uzi Friday.
It was an Uzi episode. It was a very Uzi.
So is the tribal chief like bipolar or something like that? Because
very much so.
1 minute, Roman Reigns was screaming at Sami Zayn saying that Does he want to be the tribal chief? Does he
Yeah.
want to do this? Does he want to do that? And then when we seen them again on the segment, they're watching their match
Love
from
you,
last
man.
Friday.
Come on, let you
And
popcorn.
The popcorn. They had
And now
popcorn.
this man
Straight?
said, it's bullshit.
And
Like
TL
it's
didn't tell him to get ready.
You know what? It's like it's like they set it up. We see it coming.
yes.
We see it coming. And they set it up. So when he does it, I guess it's gonna be justified. I guess like, all right, it's gonna happen sooner or later. I just love how KO just showed up. Hey, you want to fight at the? You should defend your title at the Royal Rumble. You good with that? What about me? Fuck you. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
Like, what
Now-
about you?
Now, fuck you, Sammy. Like I was saying, It's like,
yeah. He just straight up like he put Sammy in the corner like.
Yep.
You want to be me? And Sammy was like this, like a little redheaded stepchild for a minute. Like, no, I don't want to be you.
I acknowledge you.
You're my
I acknowledge you.
Yes, I love you. I would do anything for you.
Why you
Use
screaming
my
at
pappy.
me?
Use my pappy. Use my pappy. Not you.
the
It's
daddy.
you.
You're the zaddy.
Why are you screaming at me? Why? What did I do? Let's talk.
You. I know you stressed, man. I know you stressed.
I know you are
You-
sexually frustrated.
The gray's coming
Ruben,
in.
you
I know
just
you
need to
stressed. The
feel
gray's
Uzi.
coming in.
Yeah.
You got Uzi hot.
Acknowledge me.
Mm.
You want to be me? You want to be me, Sammy?
Oh, yes.
I'm the one out here frying this chicken for the oops. I'm on the grill. I'm the one grilling up the pineapples for the ancestors. It's me.
Not for the ancestors.
For the table, goddamn it.
I'm the one calling my way on the weekend. It's me.
It's
I
me.
went get the
Everybody listen. I know we're sitting here, we're joking, but to start out the new year like this, it's not good for business. It really ain't. And we're like about 2.5 weeks to the Royal Rumble, and this is what we're seeing. I cannot wait till we get to the Vince McMahon situation, because there's going to be a lot of y'all that's probably going to start leaving because y'all going to be upset. But I don't want y'all to leave because there's 19 people in here. But at the end of the day, y'all really need to understand that where we're going to be coming from in some of our viewpoints, this it just needs to be said.
Yes.
y'all already hate me, so it's up.
Enjoy the show.
It's up. It's up. I show up twice a year.
So we're done with SmackDown, right?
Yeah.
We've been done with SmackDown.
Cool. All
We-
right, so let's go to AEW news real quick.
Man,
All right.
my dog Jeff Jarrett. Let's go. The
Lord.
man, the myth, the legend. Match of the year. Jeff Jarrett versus The Acclaim. Jay
Jeff
Lethal was a
Jarrett teabagged
bystander.
that poor referee. Jeff Jarrett teabagged that poor referee. I ain't gonna let that go.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Jeff Jarrett said he putting his nuts on everybody. He slapping nuts on
He
everybody.
slapped his nuts on Aubrey.
That
He
poor
said he's
referee.
slapping nuts on everybody.
He slapped nuts. That's what he did.
That's what he does. He slapped them nuts.
But I am gonna
yeah.
say this though. He smacked the shit out of Max though.
He tired of that man.
Oh, shit.
That man is
I said
tired
after
of
all
that
the
man.
bars he been dropping on Karen.
I mean, you know how you smack somebody so hard they should have went to sleep. He slept him. I don't call that sleep. He should have been snoring. When he
But
smacked
Max
him, Max
teaching that
looked
man
at,
patience.
but Max looked at like that was not part of the script. Wait a minute. We didn't rehearse that, nigga. Wait a minute. You know, it got a little
man,
heated.
When you grab it, like, you know that shit like.
Yep.
I told you about talking about my wife.
I think that's the first time Jeff Jarrett was called nigga because he's like, nigga, what?
See, Jeff Jarrett, he had a Will Smith moment. He's like, Max,
No,
I told you, keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth.
Yeah, he caught a flashback. Like, never.
Nope.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
But Yeah, that was the one.
slumber.
I told you, don't piss me. Yeah, he went back to 1998 and he said, "Don't piss me off."
He got the same gear on. I mean, that is the 1998 gear he had on. Might as well.
Probably, and his guitar was also from 98 as well.
Yeah.
They said, this a Gibson. This a Gibson. This a good one.
So, Swerve's
Hobo group?
Yeah. But I mean, like AR Fox and Swerve had
He was doing good work.
Yeah.
He does good work.
Those days, that's teacher versus student. So if nobody don't know, AR Fox was his teacher, and you see the mirror images. They was like moving like damn near mirror images of each other. That was a good match. Even though like if you're a big fan of
Zone,
right,
Underground,
Lucha Underground, like they go all they like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. They go everywhere. Wherever they go, it's gonna be a good match. Point blank. So. The match I want to talk about is this Darby Allin Samoa Joe.
Yep.
And him winning the title. I knew that you had the feeling he's gonna win the title. He's home in Seattle. They try and make sure the fans go home happy. But
Tony Khan writes a book if you in your hometown. You gonna come out the week before you doing some crazy shit, then you just gonna come in and be like, all right, you're gonna win now. So enjoy.
It's like it's opposite, because if WWE is in your hometown, you're losing. If AEW in your hometown, you gonna get a big win. So everybody else from the Washington State won that on Wednesday. Daniel Bryan, Swerve, Darby Allin. They all had huge wins and stuff. So
now, how will his booking be going forward?
Well, he already just beat Bennett on Rampage. So.
Oh yeah, that's nothing. They double booked him. They double
That's
booked
because he forgot. This your hometown too? Shit.
But think about it. They just had Dynamite for 2 hours. Then they taped Rampage right after Dynamite, and then they had Battle of the Belts, which was awesome.
Oh no, remember? No,
that's right. They did that in Oakland.
Yeah.
On another place, but still, they still double booked him. He already double booked, and he just won the title. So. But another thing is on live TV. I think we had a lot of curse words this episode. On
yes, we did. We had fuck. We had the mic not work.
We can't hear you.
You know, this is a couple times they've been saying fuck on TV, and it's like, and been getting away with it. Like,
man, if he signing that check, fine, sure.
Yeah.
Look at the ratings.
Cable TV. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think the ratings really matter, but they don't care. Like, listen, if you're supposed to be different than the WWE, I guess you're like, listen, they for the kids, we for the grown-ups. Grown-ups say fuck. Say it once, that's it. make it sound as an accident.
Yeah, you get your one. You get your one for the week. You get your one for the week.
That's it.
And keep it moving.
I think last week Rick Ross took somebody's shit and he said motherfucker. He's like, God damn, I'm supposed to say fuck next. That's not right. So they said this week, cut the mic off. You know,
raggedy bitch.
You raggedy bitch.
You raggedy bitch.
Raggedy bitch. You raggedy bitch.
That is the most funniest line. So we also had if you guys are done with Dynamite.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, yeah, because I do gotta say, my man Ricky Starks. Yeah. I praying that this whole thing ends with Jericho soon, because
I'm getting tired of this.
This could have wind up dragging out. Especially
the Jericho Appreciation Society is like, you got a bunch of people that really don't be doing shit like at all. I like, what the fuck are they doing other than Sammy Guevara and Chris Jericho? Nobody else really does shit.
Ty, when she's not making out with Sammy, she's doing something.
Sammy.
But
you got Jake Hager putting a hat over.
Yeah, the purple.
I like this hat.
What did I call him? A wolf? Yeah, the Purple Hulk.
Yeah, he take off that hat, he gets mad. So he's Festus of the group. You remember when Festus when that
Not
bell rang?
Festus.
You take that hat off him. I don't know, but I don't know about JAS. I think they lost the steam. I think they lost that steam once they both lost their titles. Once Garcia and Chris lost their title. I ain't saying Chris lost his steam because he made a star. But what is everybody else doing? 2.0 not doing much. They're not even trying to go like no tag team titles.
Sammy got his other titles stripped. Their mixed tag title stripped. So it was like,
right.
You're not doing nothing.
No, they just wasting away, and then they go soon break up like the Inner Circle did.
But that's a lot of the things right now with AEW. Like I was saying before, is just everybody's running out of steam, and it's like unless y'all start making new feuds, you kind of get tired of seeing the same people fight for the very limited week to week.
Yeah, that's honestly that's where I'm at right now with them too. Like it's like we're seeing
and I know there's going to be new happening. Yeah,
but that's with most wrestling right now.
She's going to wind up going heel after Wednesday.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying earlier about who Miss Mercedes. That's how it looked like. It looked like she is going to take out Toni Storm, and they're going to need someone to take that spot. And you at the Forum, where it's supposed to be one of their big shows. Why not have this going? If it's going like that, because again, we don't have no guarantee she's in AEW. Everybody says she's signed, but we don't have no guarantee about that. It's just like
there's no guarantee.
Exactly.
And I know everybody want her to go to AEW, but it's just like you guys were right. Like it's just I don't know.
Somebody from TNA gonna show up and they're gonna be pissed.
It just wasn't a good look for Mercedes, and like not getting an ovation that she deserved. It just wasn't. So like at this point, like I really don't give a fuck if she does come to AEW. She'll get the ovation that she should have got when she was in New Japan, but
And you also got to think about that. That might affect if she was to come to AEW. Like, oh, they didn't give you a good ovation. We might want to save you for later now. We thought you were gonna be hot, but
because that's what I thought. I thought that she was gonna be hot. Like I thought they was gonna be screaming her name, but that didn't happen. So so there were Battle of the Belts and then also Rampage. I don't know if you guys want to talk about that. However, let me see. Orange Cassidy and who was that other dude?
Kip Sabian.
Kip
Sabian. Great match.
No,
that was a kick-ass match.
Yeah, this is the first match I saw Orange be straight serious the entire time.
That dude got under his skin. It's fun. Someone finally got under Orange Cassidy's skin, and he was playing. I didn't think it was possible. Oh yeah,
because like dude was trolling him the whole entire time.
Yeah,
he was trolling.
He was trolling anybody. He was trolling everybody that had that belt, which is only Pac and Orange Cassidy, but with that damn box over his head and shit. And he was like, so he really wants that belt. So whoever got it, if someone beat Orange Cassidy, he's gonna go after them next. He's going. He wants that belt. But like I said, that was a good match. That Posse saved their ass. I just need AEW to stop doing that damn thing when they go off a Rampage and then go right into the Battle of the Belts. Like it's a brand new show. It's like just say Battle of the Belts and continue on. I
just think that was poorly organized.
Yeah.
Like
Darby
that should be
still
on
in the
a
ring
different
before Jared and Lethal came out.
Yeah, like I'm. See, this is why Tony lost his phone when he was on that field and he was jumping up and down or whatever, hugging the one of the Jaguar players, whatever, and lost his cell phone in the field because he was so damn focused on the hug and he wasn't focused on his cell phone. But I digress.
Tony is a damn hugger. He just hugs everybody. Like
he hugs everybody, but he doesn't. He need to be hugging his countenance. He needed
Yeah,
his talent
Lord
to
help
stay
him with,
focused.
You don't find that suspicious?
Lord help
I'm
him with
waiting for it.
Shut up.
Lord
You
help
don't
us.
find that
Lord
suspicious?
help us if he ever meets me. I would have said this. Could you imagine if Tony met Bailey when she was still a babyface?
With that damn hug out,
Yeah.
man. If only his belly, if
Yeah,
belly
I
do the belly to belly on him, that's about it. That's
Lord,
you got the kid.
take the wheel.
Yeah, but then again,
Take the wheel,
I
y'all.
can imagine. But then again, I can imagine if Tony was a part of the best friends, and then
Oh
Mhm.
Lord.
Right.
Oh.
I can
You don't
imagine
find
that.
that
Oh.
suspicious?
Wait a minute.
Shut
Oh
up.
yeah, I can imagine that segment with. Yeah,
Shut up.
yeah, I can imagine Excalibur
Fine.
calling that one.
So we're done. Nothing happened. Nothing interesting.
I do got to talk with the Battle of the Belts though, because I had to admit I cracked up on this one that how come the guitar they finally hit Satin with the guitar, but ain't shit happened to him. I'm like, what?
You ain't sell it?
I didn't
he
even
was
watch
kinda
that
woozy
match.
for a little bit. He was kind of woozy for a little bit, but but
That ain't good enough.
what you call it? Actually, yeah, but Bowens finally brought back the boombox, which I actually forgot they still had that shit. I was like,
Hey, because they so busy scissoring. Who need a boombox? You scissoring. They're face now. They're
True.
face now, so they don't need the boombox. If you a heel, you need a boombox. And don't do her, brother. Don't do her, brother.
I'll tell you what, it helped. Yeah, but it helped stop Jarrett from using that damn guitar.
Hey, Ty, we are not huggers. I'm a Libra, and I don't like hugging.
Yeah.
How dare you?
And then and
Capricorn.
Look, I do also gotta say one interesting. For the love of God, why are we doing Red Velvet versus Jade again?
Okay.
One thing that Macho Man did say that I do agree that they are running out of ideas. Literally. They are literally running out of ideas. They are running out of people. Jade is not looking. Yes, it's the stock prices are falling in AEW. AEW is starting to become very, very stale. And it's not looking good for them.
So me and Reese talked about this at the Dynamite. It could be weird, but Jade's first victory in AEW was Red Velvet. The first victory of this streak was Red Velvet. If they trying to find a way to make her first loss to Red Velvet, they gotta do a very, very convincing job of doing it, because y'all made her feel unstoppable doing the streak. Like
the female Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
Roman Reigns this.
Yeah,
right,
and it's horrible.
Yeah, congratulations, Jade, by the way, who just surpassed 1 year as TBS champion.
She was the only TBS champion.
And you, right, that part. And
longest reigning. Longest reigning.
Like, she's the only TBS champion, so who record did she break?
Right.
No, exactly. I'm just saying that this week just made a full year since under her reign as champion.
Like, listen, the only thing I'm looking forward to with Jade is what cosplay she gonna play next.
I mean, she can't play Storm. Like, she already took that already.
Yeah, she already did that multiple times. She did Ciara. She did
Shuri from Black Wakanda Forever, baby. That's what Black History Month coming up. Telling y'all.
Shut up.
She might do. She might do
don't
it though.
find that suspicious? No. You don't find that suspicious?
Chris, what's next?
Yes. Yeah, so
don't find that suspicious.
Please make his shirt.
All right, so once again, everybody, remember to go to our merch store. Go to www.heelsforlife.com and get your merch 15% off, and use the code PRESSPLAY. There you go.
And if y'all do 50 sales, if we get 50 sales by the end of Black History Month, I'll drop the you don't find that suspicious pillow.
Okay. There it is.
And then
You
also,
don't find those dreams suspicious.
there's another thing too. So we're going to be giving away a free WWE replica belt on TikTok. So if you are not on our TikTok page, you will not qualify. Do you find that suspicious? No, the fuck I don't. Because
Dun, dun, dun.
Shut up. All right,
I
so
had a dream that was suspicious.
There, you should have said that for next week. Next week.
Hey man, I might not be here. My birthday tomorrow. I might go missing.
So our last segment is the Vince McMahon returning.
Oh, Jesus.
So this is going to probably take us to the rest of the show. Probably.
That is a real. You don't find that suspicious.
No.
That's what we do. And
I listen. That whole man, I found that suspicious. I found it like just suspect. Everything that you can think of, man. It's just been, it's more depressing than the Packers losing to the Lions right now. I've been keeping track of the score or whatever.
And you don't find that suspicious?
Hell yeah, I find that suspicious like a motherfucker. Because why the fuck these cowardly Lions like winning against the Packers in Lambeau Field after they whooped the fucking Vikings last week? But I find that very suspicious. Anywho, so Vince McMahon, it's a layer, everybody, that this man elected himself not only to elect himself to come back as a chairman of the WWE, not the chairman, I'm sorry, one of the board directors, got rid of two of them. I think 3 or 2, right?
That's a power move. That's a power move.
That's a power move like a motherfucker. And then put in the same 2 that he fired a year ago, I believe.
Y'all gonna say yes this time, huh?
So
they gonna say yes next time.
So now Vince is trying to. This is his overall goal, y'all. He doesn't want to be part of creative. This man want to sell the company. He is hoping because like the WWE is kind of worth like $1 billion, if I'm not mistaken. Now it's not as profitable as it was like years ago, because that's when wrestling was booming. It was booming like a motherfucker.
Right.
But Vince is coming back to be greedy, and he also coming back for revenge as well, because he figured that
6.27 billion to be exact.
That's how much is really
6.27 billion. Yes.
Wow.
Let's not forget that he was thinking about making it a private company again.
Why?
So there won't be no boards of directors, and he can do whatever he wants. It's him. He remember most of the stuff we found out about Vince happened when they was private.
Yeah, because you could track the money. You every dime that is spent is tracked.
Every dime that was spent, every pussy that was grabbed, he did that while it was private. And
so that's why he's trying to go back private. Okay.
Right. So no group, no board can tell him what to do when he's private. It's his company.
It's not. It's his money.
So Will said that I don't care what nobody says. Vince never in the first damn place. This was just a thing to get people talking about the E for sale. That might be true. That might be very, very true, because look what we're doing now. We're talking about it. We're talking about Vince McMahon selling the WWE, something that's foreign to us. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't supposed to hear those words.
In fact,
you know what? I got you. I got you. Hold on.
I'm gonna say this though. For almost a year, that's been rumored. It's been rumored. Oh God, no. It's been rumored that he was trying to sell during the whole investigation.
Y'all want to come on down and get some headlocks?
That's interesting. That second one you put up.
But
That's
this
very
one,
interesting.
oh yeah,
Yes.
very interesting.
Batman.
This is
Batman gonna buy it.
this is a
No.
petty move right here.
But you
These
know why
motherfuckers
that? You
around.
know exactly why that's interesting.
Yeah, because
We don't have
they
to
own
pay for
AEW.
AEW. We don't
But
have
the-
to pay
but-
AEW no
Now,
more.
my thing is this, and I said this with Brother Reese here, and I said, I know it's not the same situation, but let's think about this for a minute. The last time someone did this shit when it comes to WWE was a TV station called TNN, who had ECW, and they brought WWE Raw to their network and pretty much kicked out ECW.
Shout out to UPN.
UPN 24.
So
Shout out to UPN, ECW, and SmackDown.
So,
They ain't
yeah,
give
so
no else.
what we gonna have now with if Warner buys WWE?
Hiya, boys and girls.
Oh,
We got
boy.
John Cena cooking up some steaks.
Man,
I
I'm
think
gonna
Mickey-
man, I'm gonna
Mickey and
come
Mickey
in.
come
I'm
down
gonna
the ramp
whoop
on
John
Raw.
Cena ass. You know, now this is
Maxie.
now here's the thing. So Terrell had me watch the Jim Cornette podcast, and Jim Cornette said a couple of things
What?
that I really agree with. Actually, Vince came
Don't you say
back.
it. Don't you say it. Don't you say
No, Vince came back to get his money. He don't give a fuck about the boys in the back. This is not about the boys. This is about his money. He don't care about anything else. But so this man, like, literally could have came back at any given time to come back to the board. But this was strategic. He did this shit before WrestleMania. He did this shit before the road to WrestleMania.
Mhm.
How convenient. What do my boys say? You don't find that suspicious? You know?
You don't find that suspicious?
You know? So Vince, this is a power play at the end of the day. And then too, he got a whole bunch of voting powers. Like he owned like majority of the voting powers. So everybody else, Stephanie, Triple H, Shane, I think Shane gave away all of his voting rights, all his shares. He don't give a fuck.
No.
Everybody
Yeah,
else,
no
it's peanuts compared to Vince. Because even if all of their voting powers were combined, they still won't be able to reach Vince.
But
Vince
we
did
knew
this shit
that.
Yeah, Vince did this shit. Well, some of our viewers don't know this. That's why it's very, very important to really look at the business aspect, you know, other than anything else, because it does play a role into the selling. He came back because he wanted to make sure that they selling this to the right buyer. That's why JP Morgan Bank is overseeing this shit. So they can walk Vince through the selling process.
Mhm.
So that's why, like, you know what I'm saying, Vince don't want anyone to be involved with this shit but him. That's why he's back.
Man, can you imagine if Warner Brothers buy it and they fire The Rock twice? Like, that shit'll be wild. Yo, can you imagine The Rock getting fired twice by the same people?
Like, wow,
That shit'll be wild, dog.
But they have WWE and AEW under one umbrella, like a separate
everyone-
division.
Boy, that shit just world wrestling at that point.
Right? It's not even.
I just want to tell y'all the Packers did lose, and the Lions, I believe, is going to the playoffs.
Playoffs?
No, Seattle's
Don't
in.
find that suspicious.
Oh, Seattle's in.
Yeah.
Seattle's in.
Oh, Seattle's in. Oh,
Okay, yeah, because they won today. They won today.
So it really didn't matter who won.
No,
right?
if the Packers would have won, they would have been in.
Oh, got you. So because
But
the Packers
since-
lost, Seattle's in.
Yeah.
Wow.
But if Seattle would have lost, the winner of the Packers Lions game would have went to the playoffs.
Got you. So it really didn't matter
Nah.
who won or lost. Oh, okay.
The Packers.
Then
Well,
that-
it mattered for the Packers, but as you can see,
Well, yeah. So yeah. Okay. All right. So moving on with this. So now everybody's asking, what does this entail for WrestleMania? What does this do for the morale in the WWE? Nothing. Because like Vince McMahon is not like going after creative now. But they did have a meeting a couple days ago about like what's going on. So right now there's not going to be any changes for now. At this time, they're not going to do any changes. Yeah, at this time.
Keywords.
So that's unsettling right there, because like there might be some changes now that Vince McMahon is back now, because like Vince during the pandemic era was going around and just firing everybody that he didn't care for, and now that Vince is back, we don't know what he's going to do next. You know what I'm saying? So
all of you that came back,
catering about to be real different.
Yeah.
Bologna sandwiches. You gotta save on money. You gotta get that Wonder Bread bologna sandwiches. I'm sorry.
So y'all really need to be concerned about this shit, because Vince is a wild card. I know, you know.
Hey, listen, get ready for Karrion Kross to put his Dire Matrix Gladiator outfit on again.
Dude, what happened? What happened with Karrion Kross though?
They trying to do a storyline with him on SmackDown. Go after Rey Mysterio. Him and Scarlett beat Emma and whatever the fuck his name, Matt Moss. Yeah. See that thing you just did. You yawned. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
I think Karrion Kross was better when he was in NXT. Dead ass.
Yeah. And how many more people were better when they were in NXT?
A lot of people. A lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
How many people need to go back to NXT?
A lot.
They can't. I mean, honestly, going back to NXT will be totally pointless, because NXT is not even it's not even worthy watching. If you really look at it, it's not worthy. Why would I want to look at something that is Vince's creation? I'm still looking at PBS at the end of the day. This ain't black. If they talk about this is black and gold, this ain't black and gold.
And the irony is that Vince winds up destroying his own damn creations.
But don't make me say that video again. He would kill his creation.
Yep.
His words from the past come back.
Yep.
He will inject it. You know, I'm sorry. This dude, like you said, he wants money. And I said this before, like, yo, this dude, his legacy is down the drain. Like,
yes, his legacy is tarnished at the end of the day.
I don't know how. Honestly, I don't know how many people that from our childhood that we watched wrestling are the guys that was like heroes. Their legacy get tarnished. Like as the years go on, we hear something new. Now it comes to Vince McMahon, ain't nothing new. It's just shit that you've been hiding for many years coming out to light.
And I really feel, and I hate to say this, y'all, that I believe the WWE should die and not come back. I really feel that. I really feel that they should die. Like I said this, like, okay, so me and my one boy, my one guy, whatever, he's from the battle rap wrestling media. His name is Victor or whatever. His guy came on while we were streaming on TikTok, and he's a huge
TikTok, by the way.
Yep, shout out to TikTok. He's a huge Vince McMahon fan. I'm talking about his friend, and he said that Vince couldn't do no wrong. Vince is like, you know, he's not evil or anything like that. And I'm like, and I'm sitting up here and I was like, dude, you're not going to feed me this bullshit. Like, and this is before he even told me that he was a Vince McMahon fan.
I got to join in on this one.
Yeah, so I'm sitting up here, I'm like, bro, you can't sit up here and tell me that Vince McMahon is not evil when he going around raping women and then taking advantage of the court system and shit, covering murders. You can't sit here and tell me that this mobster or mob gangster or whatever, you can't tell me that this man is not doing anybody wrong. You can't do that. So he said... So
Jesse Body exposed to me years ago.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
suspicious.
The problem is with the WWE, and this is why I say it needs to die. There is no larger than life characters anymore.
Mm-mm.
We're not going to even talk about Roman Reigns because Roman Reigns is not a larger than life character. He is a character, not larger than life. He's not your Hulk Hogan's. He's not your Rocks. He's not Stone Cold. John Cena, I think it stopped with John Cena. If you really want to talk about it, a larger than life characters, stop with John Cena.
Triple H even said it. Who do I think he was talking to Ryback? I think at the point in time he said, yeah, I think Cena's going to be our last guy.
And it was the thing about this, I see what the WWE was trying to do. They were trying to put all of the larger than life characters all in one bottle, and it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? They tried to do that shit. They tried to put the Undertaker in. They tried to put the Undertaker. This is Roman Reigns, y'all. I know he was a little dog right here, and then you had the Undertaker going in, and then you had The Rock going in, then you had Stone Cold going in, and then you had Hulk Hogan going in, and they try to put all this shit all in one bottle, and the shit just didn't work. And I told them that. I said, listen, Roman Reigns do not have the personality to be all of these figures all in one bottle. That's why the shit didn't work. That's why the tribal chief shit worked, because they focused on his heritage versus trying to put all of these figures that actually worked, because it was for them. It wasn't for Roman Reigns. So that's why I'm saying that the WWE should just die. They got too much. It's too much history. I love the history. I grew up with the WWE. However, it's just, I think their course is running out for me. I think somebody else should take on a new era in professional wrestling. I think the WWE has done too much damage. Vince is old. WWE is old. No matter how, Triple H is in charge. I get it. But there's only so much that Triple H can do. Triple H can't make another Hulk Hogan, can't make another Rock, can't make another Stone Cold. Vince was a genius in that area. But everything else, it can't be duplicated. And
that's why I said his legacy is just turning. Like you said, we all grew up on the WWE. And I said this, I go keep on saying, it was a time when I said wrestling would not look like it does now if Vince didn't do what he did back then. This was before I knew all the other shit. But if he didn't do take the territory, if he didn't make it a worldwide thing, if he didn't do possibly steal some ideas from other places and put in a worldwide frame, and then we had those Monday Night Wars and all that stuff, which changed the whole fabric, the booming of wrestling. And it made chart listen. I'm paying attention to the outside. This is what's working outside. I'm gonna bring it in here. This is the age when Jerry Springer was the number one talk show, just fighting and stuff. We're gonna bring that type of stuff into here, and it worked and stuff like that. So take some ideas from ECW and bring on here, blah blah. But he used it in a more conventional way where we could entertain. You can't do that now. You can't do that. And you try to bring back. You try to do the '80s thing. You can't do that now. You try to do you can't do the Attitude Era because it's a whole different time. You say something like this. You public now. So motherfuckers it's too sensitive. You can't say what you can't do that.
Vince is trying to rewrite his wrongs, and it's just a little bit too late for that.
Yeah, it's too late.
It's too late.
It's like that. And like you said,
you already been exposed. My nigga, you've been doing this shit since 2006. You can't rewrite your wrongs, and then on top of that, you're showing your age. Your company is showing its age. The whole it's not nostalgic. The WWE is nostalgic. It's too much. Yeah, they tried to bring too much back into our time, and it's not working because everybody didn't live in the golden age era. Everybody didn't live in the new generation era. No one lived in the Attitude Era or the Ruthless Aggression Era. It's not going to work in this time because it was way different in those time zones.
You could do a lot more stuff then.
And then especially Wrestle, I hate to say this, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, Survivor Series, the magic is gone. I know people that's not gonna talk about that, but the magic is gone, y'all.
I'm about to say if you don't believe what he's saying, look at Survivor Series. Was there one Survivor Series match in Survivor Series?
Nope.
What ain't stopped?
Was there an extreme match in the extreme?
Right. You see what I'm saying?
We had
Like,
extreme rules with no extreme
and
matches.
this is how you know Triple H tried to implement something that worked in NXT and try to put it on the main roster. It worked for some matches. It didn't work for all.
To an extent.
Yeah. It didn't work for all. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying WWE should die. I feel that way.
And like before anybody misconstrue this, he's not saying like he hates WWE. Like, again, all of us grew up watching WWE.
Not at all.
And it's slowly. If I gotta put an let me put an MCU on it so y'all can understand. It's slowly getting snapped away.
And
no, it's on life support. It's on life support.
It's on life support.
It's on life support.
It's on that on the Mighty Thor, the last Thor, and WWE is right now. What's her name? That had the Thor power, Mighty Thor, and she kept using her damn cancer on. It's just like that. It's slowly dying. And even though you're trying, you get a little heartbeat, and it's touching Namor and it's got powers. Once you let that shit go, her cancer getting worse.
Yeah,
and WWE's getting worse by the minute. Every time you hear Vince McMahon's name, WWE is something else bad. It's overshadowing what you're trying to do in WWE. You're trying to bring it back, but Vince McMahon's name is bringing you back down. One step forward, two steps back.
Put it to you like this way: if Vince was Thanos,
I like that.
Imagine him taking all of his rings off right now, and now he don't have them anymore. That's Vince in a nutshell right there. And unfortunately, he brought it all on himself because, hey, Vince, you like to say you're all about the money. Well, guess what? Eventually, there's one thing about money. It eventually goes away. And unfortunately, you can't keep it with you.
No.
Yeah, and that's what Ty just said, and then we're going to go to final thoughts or whatever. No, matter of fact, we can go around the room and just see if A-Bit or Enforcer or Rock and Reese have any other final thoughts about the Vince McMahon shit, because this is a developing story, and we're definitely going to follow in the upcoming days, months, or what have you. And then one more thing I wanted to add too. So whoever this potential buyer, once they get the buyer or whatever, it's going to take 3 to 6 months to close everything. So but
that's why you start early.
So I just wanted to say, I don't want the WWE to die. I don't want it to be a monopoly, because we already seen what happened with that. When you monopolize the whole entire wrestling industry, this is what you get. You get one company, and the company get lazy. I don't want that to happen. But I'm just saying, like, the whole thing with the WWE have done too much damage, and everybody's following the WWE's lead. With the faces, how to treat the faces, how to treat the heels, the politics. People getting tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then Vince McMahon just comes back, reelects himself, and now I just want to sell the company now. Sell the company and then just die off. That's where I'm at now, because I'm tired of seeing Vince. All this shit was a ploy at the end of the day, and it's just I'm tired of it. That's my rant. If y'all want to go next,
Reese.
I just say this: like, everybody that had something on Vince, like, I knew you kind of didn't want to burn a bridge or whatever, but I was thinking at the point in time when you definitely knew something about him, I would have just came out and say, worst case scenario, you're not going to be back in WWE anytime soon. But it was like, at least then, when you're admitting something that you knew at the time that you knew it, it's like, at least now you're putting a light on Vince. Kind of like when the steroids trial happened, or any of the sexual harassment cases that happened back in the 80s and 90s that we're on. As like, at some point, Yeah, at some point, like Vince is gonna realize the cold hard truth is that you can't hide dirt under a rug forever because eventually that dirt's gonna come up into a dust cloud, and you're gonna be looking like Pinhead from Charlie Brown, and you're gonna be surrounded by it everywhere you go because now you're it's gonna follow you everywhere.
Funny.
Your own dirt's gonna follow you like a dark cloud hanging over somebody's head, and unfortunately, there ain't no amount of legal stroke or money that's gonna take it away from you because guess what? Everybody's gonna see your darkness coming to the light, and when all your secrets are revealed, yeah, Vince, you ain't gonna have nothing to get your way out of this one. No way to spin it, no way to deny it. You're gonna be stuck with it.
Mr. Enforcer.
Shit. I think Reese said it mostly, but I've been saying this for years, bro. I was like, I said it like 10 years ago. He should have been being a grandfather, counting money, playing with his grandchildren, and the WWE probably would have been fine. And but you hung on long enough. You just like all these, like the old timers that you used to be mad about. Now you want to hold on to a spot. You want to hold on to something that you should have let go a long time ago. You should have passed it down to your son and your daughter. You didn't do that. You want to keep control. You're a narcissistic person, and now you're getting what you're reaping all the shit you sow. And not the fact you already got one foot in the grave. When me and Chris first started talking about wrestling, I said this to him: Dark Side of the Ring pretty much killed you. Dark Side of the Ring made money off of your good name. Oh my God, season 1, season 2, season 3, all about what Vince did, to the point they had to make an episode about you. It was already done. And if you didn't believe that, then guess what? Then all your other dirt came out. All your shit about you with these women, and we was wondering why you were releasing all these wrestlers that didn't do shit to get released in the first place. You didn't give them a chance. But you want to pay off these women, and just like I'm gonna say it, black folks get mad at me if you want to. Just like R. Kelly money ran out, your money ran out, and they came after you. So Vince, what you do? I'm gonna retire. Your marriage, your family life has been in shambles. Your marriage is over with. You had your new girlfriend can't pick in your pocket no more, and you got a little jealousy because WWE moved on, got a little bit successful. They start finally listening to the fans and start getting shit together. What you do, like you just said, a very strategic move. January, road to WrestleMania. You know the money's about to get big. I want in. I want back in. You got back in after the fucking threatened that you're not going to approve no sales, no merch sales, whatever that sales you was talking about. I'm not approving nothing until I get back in. You temper tantrum. You got back in. Now you want to sell it, and we all know it. Now, as Chris just said, it's going to take you 3 to 6 months. It's going to take you 3 to 6 months just to get that finalized. It's going to take you the rest of the year to close it. So it's very strategic what he's doing. And whoever's in his ears teaching him this, because he didn't know this shit. No, he didn't know this shit. Someone's telling him how to do this shit. And it's really fucked up. And what's really fucked up is all those people, not just the wrestlers, all those people that's behind the scenes, all those people that needs a job. Now it's going to feel like how WCW people felt in 2001. It's going to feel like how the people in ECW had to look for a job and had to walk into your office. Now they got to walk into somebody else's office. Thanks to your conduct. I don't want it to die. I don't want it to be thrown off, like, because it still got some type of heartbeat. But at the end of the day, as long as you keep on saying Vince McMahon name, you might as well be shooting the hell out of the WWE logo like it's a fucking dead meat.
But see, here's the thing. I think this is where I disagree with you on this. I'm not going to come in the screen. I'm just going to stay in the back or whatever.
Gotcha.
They're damn near dead. Like, seriously. Like Vince McMahon is the fucking cancer of the WWE, which that's what I said. I said that with wholeheartedly, and I said it expeditiously, and I said respectfully. And yeah, don't you find that suspicious that I said that he was a cancer and the motherfucker up there looking like he a cancer patient? But you know, whatever. It's just WWE just really needs to die and just be done with it. Just listen. We had our jollies and fun with WrestleMania, but it will never be the same.
Yeah, it don't matter how much fireworks you put in the show. It don't matter who you bring in to do the entertainment. Hell, you could give us a dream match, y'all, but y'all don't never deliver on the dream matches.
Are we talking about John Cena and The Rock?
John Cena and The Rock, AJ Nakamura, Brock Lesnar, and Roman Reigns for the 4th time. But this is the greatest match ever in WrestleMania history.
That was a horror. That was.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
But you still want the WWE to survive.
I don't. It's like I said. If you don't say Vince McMahon's name, like they didn't say Vince McMahon's name for a good 2 months, and it was still giving us some good matches, still giving us something even if we could talk bad about one segment, we would laugh at another segment in the same show. But since you brought Vince McMahon's name back up there, you're not talking about that show. Look at the first episode. I didn't want to bring the motherfucker. No, that's what I'm saying. But look at the first 2 episodes. Look at the first episodes of the year of Raw and SmackDown.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
But look at the first episode of Raw. Look at the first episode of SmackDown. All right, we can't even enjoy it. It had some funny moments. It had probably a good 1 or 2 good matches, but we can't enjoy it because everybody look over the show. I'm looking at my show like I'm working dirty. Like, what the fuck did you do now? Where he come from? Who don't get fired? They walking on eggshells again. That's not fun.
No. Because everybody was having fun before before the whole Vince McMahon situation. Everybody was focused on the road to WrestleMania. Everybody was focused on the Royal Rumble. Yep. Now everybody can't even focus on the Royal Rumble because they're worried about Vince McMahon. Like, it's like no one called for Beetlejuice to come back from the dead. No one called him. So why the fuck are you here? Shit, go back dance somewhere. Like, go back and play with your hoes.
Vince is like Candyman, but except Vince is like Candyman, but except you only have to say his name once for him to show up.
But who said his name?
I know my black ass did. No. But no, shout out to the Straight Up Wrestling Show. They said that I doubt anyone is telling Vince how to do anything. The guy is a flipping madman genius, and he's pulling the strings exactly how he wants it. The thing about it, you know what? He might be right that he is a straight up genius. He's a madman genius. But the thing about it is that you are counterproducing your company. We're about to go into the biggest fucking season of your company's history. And yet you're sitting here and you want to get money at the wrong motherfucking time. Wait until after WrestleMania. Then do where the fuck off or jag off or do whatever. I don't care. But yet you doing this shit because you are pissed. Just like what the Straight Up Wrestling Show said, he is pissed. He is a madman. This shit was methodical. He thought this shit out. He was obsessed with getting left. And like they said, you know what? Someone said this shit on Twitter that Vince McMahon did something that Donald Trump couldn't do. He got in power at January 6th.
Oh,
and I digress. Shut up. Don't do it.
No. He got to do it on that one. He got to do it on that one.
And for that, I'm about to put him on.
You don't find that suspicious?
Shut up.
You don't find that suspicious, my brother?
Shut up.
Now, my brother, I was drinking my sea moss, and it told me in my third eye king, it is open. And I am here to tell you, one, Vince McMahon is don't they have their like contract that they got to negotiate and stuff coming up within like 6 months?
Yes.
That is also probably why he's trying to sell
part
too.
Of it. Yes, that is negotiation.
Yes.
Yes.
That is part of it. But also you got to think about it. So he messed himself up. Him coming back set himself up, because if you would have had all your good storylines and stuff going into your contract negotiations, like, hey, all this stuff about to be off TV, this is our roadmap for at least the next 3 months. Who want to buy it? Versus now everybody's like, I don't want to even touch this company, or I'm not paying what he want. I'm gonna pay what I want to pay him. He's in a bad situation now.
Let me ask you a question. So, do you think that the ratings and the storylines is going to play a role into whoever buys this shit?
Yeah, it could, because you got to think about it. So, if Fox hear that, you know, didn't they want a belt on their show, and if you have see, don't even have to say the rest of it. If Fox like, hey, so the person who's legally contracted to my blue brand is going to win, then yes, I have a upper hand on the person who is not on my red brand. Thank you, Zig. Who is not on
happy birthday to AB.
On the red brand, they will be a loser, or like, hey, you telling me somebody who's on Raw is gonna win the unified championship? No, I don't want that. So you have some kind of playing power in the storylines, because just like they did with Kofi, they could say, you know what, these unified belts, cut all this stuff up. It's one belt now, no more 2 belts. It's 1 belt, and the 1 belt is going to my champions. Because you got to think about it. If somebody say, you know what, if whoever owns USA buy it, and they like, Roman been fucking over us since he had both these belts, your belt is now lost. Also, all these people are now losing their jobs. They can go in and be like, yo, creative, I don't know who y'all are, but my executives who I already paid for these other shows and these other stories are now coming over here. They don't know nothing about wrestling. Well, you got time to teach them, or they put them in there, they learn, and then they say, all y'all fired. All of y'all are fired. We got a new board of directors. Y'all taught us how to run this. Thank you. We already have a production people, so we already know how to do sports and all this other stuff. Have a nice life. We're good. They now, but if it goes to somebody like Warner Brothers or Disney pulling all that stuff, all the dark, broody characters, all them heels.
I know.
Real face.
Minnie Mouse and Minnie Mouse going against Charlotte and shit, and then
New Day gonna have every belt.
Yeah.
New Day gonna have every belt.
New Day
Mickey Mouse and down the corner of the fucking Raw.
Like that's the problem. Vince screwed himself, because now the price that he probably want, he paying what price they gonna say, and he's now, instead of looking at all the offers and like, I want this because this person is giving me this much, it's now, hey, look, we gonna pay you this. We gonna pay you this. No, I want more. Okay, well, you got a contract deal that's expiring soon. We don't really care. Have fun. Enjoy.
Listen. Like, and Vince does not give a fuck at the end of the day. He don't care.
Nope, he just want his bag. As long as it's decent enough, he'll take whatever is decent enough at the end of the day. Where it's like, you're not gonna underpay me for my $6.27 billion company. I at least want this for myself at the end of the day.
Yeah, and
so they might.
Vince McMahon is also in debt too, right?
I wouldn't think. I don't think so.
No, because like, oh, go ahead, Reese.
Yeah, but bottom line is this: is just like, yeah. Well, ironically enough, Vince made himself like what he wanted to be with the $1 Million Man, but he should have listened to that damn song where he said, everybody's got a price and everybody's gonna pay. Yeah, and unfortunately, Vince wound up being the one who's paying the worst because now, yeah, all of his stuff comes back to bite him in the ass, and now he's finding himself, working his hard to build this empire, getting all this money. Now he's gonna have to wind up giving it away, and he'll probably wind up being right back where he started from.
And that's karma for you, baby. That is karma for you. You going around and you raping women and shit. You covering murders and shit. You going around and kissing bitches while you married to this one chick that pussy lips is gone and shit. So like, you know, I don't give a fuck about Vince at the end of the day. And I don't give a fuck about anybody that is a big fan of Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon is not a good man at the end of the day. The motherfucker is a crooked ass white man that needs to be humbled. Needs to be humble with the ED at the end. Needs to listen. WWE needs to die at the end of the day, like I said. I don't want it to die.
That's what I'm about to say. The internet,
the internet will kill it. Yeah,
the internet already killed it.
No,
everybody's ability to want more information has led everything down to this road where, hey, look, we have to be the first. So everyone is digging up any dirt they can to make the stories on what they need to spin the narrative for their network. So at this point, back in the day, the only way to find out WWE information and storylines was to call the hotline and get the hotline to get. Hey, you know, Stone Cold coming back tomorrow.
Yep.
$25 a minute. $25 a minute.
Man, they can suck my dick on that one because I'm not paying no damn 25 cents per minute, and I can look that shit up in the magazine. Shit,
but that was what the fans wanted. They wanted the access. It was like, we got exclusive information on everything that's going on with WWE. Find out what's coming down the pipe. Stone Cold coming back next week. And that's how they had the signs. The one dude called it, like, welcome back, Stone Cold. You're like, what you talking about? Stone Cold ain't coming back. I told you, I called the number. I know. Be like, bruh, that is what destroyed it. That instant access to the information has killed WWE because Vince played into it. All that info, all that stuff. That's why they got the backstage WWE exclusive social media events, because they want every little detail and they can't put it all on TV. So storylines crossing over in Twitter, in tweets, and now we back at it.
Hold on. Like, number one, you, Austin, and Ziggy, we're all losers at the end of the day. So all of y'all shut the fuck up. That's what y'all feel for me. Okay? Because I don't know why y'all wants to like concentrate on the package. I don't know why y'all so obsessed with us. I mean, maybe because
football is rigged, right?
Cowboys still
football is rigged.
You can put them glasses back on, you blind bastard.
Football is rigged. You don't find that suspicious?
No.
You don't find that suspicious?
You just like LeBron James's haircut? Yeah, do you find that suspicious?
It's lean back.
My brother uses the finest of fabrics in synthetics.
Yeah. He need to be like a chia pet and grow that shit.
That's that old school. Listen, that's that old school slick back.
Using a tonic. He using a tonic from Bugs Bunny.
That's that old school slick back, Vaseline water. Put some wave cap on. That's all. That's all. Don't worry about that. That's all.
But everybody, thank you guys for coming on. So we're just gonna go to final thoughts real quick. Everybody, we do appreciate you guys for coming on for our first show of 2023. I know everybody was watching wrestling tonight, so yeah, it was y'all came in, y'all support us by buying the merch. The merch is awesome. You get a pillow, you get a cup, you get some we got some nice stuff.
Get the tank tops, the aprons, the water bottles.
I told Ziggy, listen, I told Ziggy that our merch store needed a decent upgrade, and we really upgraded that shit. So y'all just buy the merch. You get 15% off. You can't go any wrong with that. And like I said, you are a heel for life once you buy our merch. And when you buy our merch, take a picture of it and you will be featured on our podcast. So that's all I ask. Please buy the merch. Buy the merch. Go to www.heelsforlife.com and get 15% off of your items. It doesn't even matter if you're a first-time buyer. Just use the 15% off and use the word press play.
And next month is gonna be suspicious. You don't
Oh,
find
next month is
15% suspicious. You don't find 15% off suspicious.
If it go up to 30, you definitely know it's suspicious.
Just send me your credit card info and your PayPal login, and I'm gonna make sure we get there. I'm gonna sign it. I'm signing all orders that come through me. So send me 8bitterfun@gmail.com. Email me your credit card info and your order number so I can verify with your credit card info, the last 4 of your social, your mother's maiden name. Send that to me, and I'm gonna make sure I get it signed. And at the end of the month, one lucky person may win a challenger with a Scat Pack Hellcat.
Ziggy, you crazy, by the way.
Don't worry about it. Like, don't worry
you
got a credit.
I am
info.
working on it,
Don't worry.
Ziggy. I am working on it, my brother.
Wait. I actually have to ask this question to Ziggy. Are we actually getting neck beard t-shirts? Like, are we? Is
And
the neck,
aprons. Actually, it's aprons. It's aprons and hoodies. Actually.
Well, actually, it's also jackets too.
I was actually our producer. Okay, like, okay. So once again, Ziggy, hold on. Let me get my. Okay, all right. So wait, hold on. Okay, all right. So Ziggy, are we getting neck beard aprons and t-shirts and all that? Because I'm sorry, that shit is funny as fuck. And I was just wondering, is there a possibility that our designer, your designer, can, like, you know, whip up some neck beard, you know what I'm saying, and some slob, like, type of t-shirts, you know what I'm saying, a logo, some, you know what I'm saying? Can we do that? Oh shit!
Yeah, it is.
Actually,
Well, actually, put the picnic to work. Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
And then after that, we might get some wiggles.
But everybody, everybody, I gotta go to work tomorrow. It's my first day. Can't miss it. Yeah,
you can. You just won't have another day after.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
You gonna find first days suspicious?
Shut up. But I'm glad you guys came in. There were some new viewers that came in, new subscribers. We really appreciate you guys. But yeah, we'll be back.
That I'm not rocking the eyewear.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll be back next Sunday, 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. Until that time, I'm your host, Mr. Team Bring It.
The Enforcer.
I'm Rockin' Reese.
And I'll see y'all next year at the last show of the year, 2023 December, baby. I got you. I'll be back soon. The first and the last, baby. That's the shows I show up for. The first and the last.
You don't find that suspicious?
You.
Looks like you lost another one.
It's just the fact that I'm highly dedicated to the grind. And I ain't never fake, boy, I'm like this all the time. And I'ma do me, it don't matter how you feel. And I'ma win even if I lie, cheat or steal. That's just real. I don't care if I leave the opposition feeling ripped off. And it's it's only cheating if you get caught. If you ain't with me, homie, I can never love ya. If you don't like it, I got 2 words for ya. I just rather lie, cheat, and steal. It's cool being face, it's better being the heel. And I don't ever care how they feel. It's cool being face, it's better being the heel. And they don't wanna see me in the field. It's cool being face, it's better being the heel. No matter what, I'ma keep it real. It's cool being face, it's better being the heel.